Hey you! Do you like Starlost? Do you like dice? Of course you do. Now come here. I got something to show you.
Starlost Seas is officially partnered with Dice Goblin to help bring more dice to more tables. How are we doing that? Well, Dice Goblin has officially launched their Kickstarter to produce their very first line of unique dice. And can we just say, these are some good looking dice. And you can get some of these dice by going to the link down in the description below and pledging to the Kickstarter. There are plenty of tiers to choose from, so think of all the dice and what you could do with them. Roll some nat 20s, roll some nat 1s. Take the dice out on a date. Put them in your mouth. Disclaimer, don't put the dice in your mouth. We really don't want to get sued. Feed your ever-growing collection as you ask yourself, why? Why do I keep doing this? The dice have overtaken my home. My dog is now made of dice. I don't even play that many D&D games. What have I done? Where did I go wrong in life? Who cares about that? Look at the cute characters for the Kickstarter dice. Every pledge made through our link directly supports Starloss, so make sure to go to the link in the description down below and pledge to the Dice Goblin Kickstarter today. And thank you to Dice Goblin for making this video possible. And of course, without further ado, enjoy the rest of the episode.
Welcome back to Starlost Seas! Hi, I'm Cryo-Lane. Pulse has got a new shtick today for not waving. What are you eating, Pulse? Pulse, what are you share with the class? What are you eating?
Yeah, share. Did you bring enough for everyone?
Is that green beans?
Beef.
Are those seasoned potatoes?
Seasoned potatoes, roast beef, green
Well,
beans.
We're all hungry now. Good job, Pulse.
The entire
Just munch the plate.
yup.
Last time on Starlost Seas, we had a fun time. We finally arrived after 55 episodes of trying in Ubua, the nation in the northeast that is known for freedom and peace. We arrived in the galaxy?
She's like, yeah, freedom and peace!
She's really excited about Ubua. We finally arrived in the midst of a rainstorm in a quiet town called Tallow, in the middle of the courtyard of a monastery of some sort. After some instruction from a local nun, you all proceeded to the stables, where you got yourself a very nice carriage, a number of horses, with very lovely names. You guys got all set up, began your journey to the city of Fort Dawn, where you'd planned to meet with Delilah. Along the way, you were beset upon by a number of bandits who really did not expect to run into war-hardened veterans in a random carriage in Ubua. So that was handled almost immediately. After swiftly committing your first murders on the continent of Ubua, you got back into your carriage and traveled the rest of the way to the city of Fort Dawn. Upon arrival, you were immediately met with grim news that Matthias Drach des Burgess has died. He was killed in a ritual combat for the throne, and in 2 days' time, his body will be paraded about the city of Fort Dawn, as is tradition, and then the new king, Lord Kordak von Hillian, will take the throne. You all, coming to Ubua specifically because you were afraid that Matthias may be assassinated, still continued on your way to meet with Delilah. You went to the actual Fort Dawn, which had become something of a tourist trap in the last century or so, since Ubua was freed. And you waited. You split up a bit with Lotus and Alina on the ramparts, watching things, while the rest of you sort of milled about the courtyard. And then Delilah arrived, finally, to speak with Twink. The two of them shared some brief exchanges before she indicated to Twink that he should try to make the next part easy. And then Lord Kordak von Hillian and a number of guards arrived to speak to Twink directly, asking him for the deed to Ravenloft, and feigning niceties at first, before eventually saying to just arrest all of you. But Delilah flipped another message to Twink by asking him to make things easy and just let her kill him. And so Twink resisted, and he was smote down by Delilah in front of you all. Mara then attempted to flee by transforming into a rat, but he was quickly trapped in a maze spell by one of Delilah's simulacrum that had appeared. Doc attempted to non-threateningly draw a sword and was immediately turned into a small crystal and trapped with the imprison spell. Dolis was in a bit of a daze, still shocked from everything going on around him, and a number of guards circled him. And up on the ramparts, Alina and Lotus were visited by another simulacra of Delilah, who told them to trust her. And then they were teleported to a small room where they discovered Twink, alive and well, despite his momentarily passing disintegration. Mara was then deposited out of his maze trap into the same room, where he thought for a short moment that he was dead. He is not dead. At least not so far as you are all aware. And then, the door to the room was opened by an unfamiliar small figure that said, "You guys have finally arrived. And we are going to pick back up. We're going to start again. We're going to start again in the courtyard, where Dolis, you are still somewhat shell-shocked with everything that happened around you. The guards are sort of getting you up from your chair in the cafe that you had been sitting in.
Okay.
You look around, you see where Mara had just been, and he has just completely vanished. You look at one of the simulacra just holding a little gem that moments ago was Doc.
Mm-hmm. As I step out into the courtyard proper, out from under the cafe area, can I peek a glance up to where I knew Lotus and Alina went?
You look up towards that area, totally within your line of sight, and there's no one up on that rampart. Not Lotus, not Alina, but there's also not Delilah, no guards. It is just an empty rampart.
Okay.
And you make a perception check for me as you look back.
Not great. It's a 9.
Oh, okay, that works. So
Does it?
it does actually, because we were secretly playing rollies and I rolled 5.
Okay.
So you look up, you look back, and you lock eyes with one of the multiple Delilahs now in the courtyard. There are 4 or 5 of them around, and they just kind of give you a little side glance, and they look exactly where you were looking, and then just do the tiniest little nod.
I have this very puzzled expression on my face, what?
Lord Kordak was just like, oh, it's unfortunate to be like this. It's actually not that unfortunate. Take them away. Puts, guard grabs either one of your arms, starts just walking you along.
I'll just, give, as I walk past Lord Kordak, I'd like to give my most intimidating death stare that I can.
Roll intimidation for me.
Gladly. That's a 18 plus 7 for a 25.
It's a good stat that you put that into. Yeah, no, you give him your death glare. He's very haughty and all excitable. He feels so victorious in this moment. You glare him down. He locks eyes with you for a moment, and then he can't keep the stare. He looks away, uncomfortable, as you are walked past into the proper building of Fort Dawn, and you're going to be led out to the front and placed in an armored carriage.
Okay.
And behind you, one of the Delilahs walks up with that little gem, tosses it into a little lockbox, and then just tosses it casually into that carriage with you. Okay,
my arms aren't restrained, are they?
Nope.
Okay.
And then the carriage is closed, and you hear a loud thunk and a click.
I mean, I'm gonna pick up the lockbox.
You pick it up.
Is it locked?
It is locked. It is a
Okay.
locked box.
Can I attempt to open it?
Yeah, you may make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I'm not great at these.
Mm-mm.
That's another 9, buddy.
You start fiddling with it, and you're trying. You reach into your bag and you pull out any little thing that you can get into.
I start
the lock
banging
key.
it on the seat where I'm sitting.
Inside of the stone that you're in, it has now gotten suddenly darker as you were put in a box, and you suddenly just hear.
I guess it's not the worst way to die. I think she threw me off the cliff.
I don't know if there's anything else I can do with this thing. I'm just gonna chill with it.
You're just gonna chill with it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
Got it. It is in your pocket.
I guess I'm in the back of a carriage now.
Alright, and you hear guards mounting up on horses and in carriages all around you. And then outside, you can hear this with your passive. You hear Lord Kordak and Delilah talking.
Okay.
Didn't think that you'd do them in so quickly like that. Really wanted to bring them in, talk to them a bit, maybe learn a bit more. And draws. Learn what from them? How they started a country on a pissant little island and found a deed that was lost in some treasure in the ocean? Trust me, we're better off without them. And besides, now you've got an Aarakocra that you can trade off to the Empire as the assassin of their emperor. Build good benefits. It's good. Good things. And I've got a nice, fancy new piece of jewelry. What do you think? Should I put him in a necklace or maybe a ring? And a few moments of silence. And then the Kordak just... You're not planning anything, are you? And there's another long pause. And you see movement out of one of the little, barred windows. And as you adjust, you can see Delilah and Kordak nearby. And she goes, My good sir, my king-to-be, if I wanted you gone... And she waves her hand, and he's just literally gone. It's like you blink and he's just gone. And then a few moments pass, and she waves her hand back, and he reappears, flustered, with some singe marks all on his clothing. She goes, You'd be gone. So, buck up. And she smacks him on the face. And then you just hear the both of them load up on a carriage. You begin your process towards wherever you're being taken.
I'll just sit back. I wasn't gonna do it. I just sit back and very annoyedly just in the corner of this locked carriage, with my not clutching my knees, but with my knees up to my chest and my arms up on them. Just, God damn it!
All right, you sit in your melancholy. And meanwhile, beneath the city of Fort Dawn, in some intricate little tunnels that run the whole length of it, at a room that you were told to wait, we're going to meet that small figure that opened that door. Everyone say hello to Scarecrow Sketch!
Hi! It's me!
From
the Scarecrow Sketch!
Oh, Pulse has walked out!
Yeah,
Pulse has walked out!
Gone
They both
forever.
walked out.
He left too.
They're
He left
protesting.
before it even happened.
They're
I didn't even get to introduce
protesting.
my character!
Alright. Crow.
Okay, came back.
Okay's back. Yay! Their protest has ended. They have accepted this.
I'm accepted.
Oh.
Oh. Crow,
Hi!
you are in a tunnel outside of a door. waiting as you were instructed to do. Would you like to explain, as you open this door and see the party, what they see with your character?
As they open the door, what is to think is a sight of, an adult, a good stature person that is reliable. They see a 3'5" small Asmar with many glowing features to him, bright white hair with a bit of blue tinge, along with a dark robe, decorated with lines similar to eyes, all across the back. He's standing there with a pink scarf wrapped around his mouth, with tassels leading down, that also symbolize the eye. He stands there in this dark room, but for him, he's not cloaked in darkness, for his eyes are like small beams, small flashlights as they kind of shoot out towards.
Yes. So Twink, Lotus, Mara, and Alina, the NPC, all see this small-statured Aasimar open the door, his pale skin and his glowing eyes, and you all hear his voice, as previously you discussed, being glad that you're here and you finally made it. You all take a moment to process the voice, and then you realize you didn't hear it so much as you knew it. It was telepathy, which you're decently familiar with now that you all have, done the hive mind thing once or twice.
He mutters out and says, "Oh, you all made it."
What?
Who?
Delilah told you that I'd be here, right?
No.
I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Hush.
Hi.
It's very nice to meet all of you.
What's going on? We're not dead, right?
No. I've been instructed to lead you through these tunnels by Delilah.
Oh, so we're under the city.
Yeah. I'm able to guide you through with my light. I apologize. I apologize for the headspace I might be acquiring.
What?
Lotus walks up to Hush and just puts both of her hands on either side of his cheeks and squishes him. He's like,
Todd, you...
Lotus.
How?
That's Lotus impolite.
Oh,
Thank you.
So, how far are we from getting out of here then? What's the plan? Just leading us out?
Yeah, the tunnels are a bit intricate, but I think I can lead you all out.
Where are the other two? Dolis and...
yeah, where's my brother?
yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know. One moment. He holds his fingers to his brow. His hair starts to kind of lift up a little bit. Delilah.
There is no response.
I'm sorry, she doesn't always pick up. She must be busy. I'm sorry I don't have any information on your friends. But I can lead you out of here to maybe find them. I don't know much of what's happening myself, but I've been told to do a thing and I'll do it.
You just...
If you will.
You do what you're told?
I try to.
By Delilah specifically?
Well, Delilah, Fairmont. They are the majority of people that I know. So why wouldn't I?
That's two people. That's... You know...
I'm
That
not
means you know
funny.
3 people. Who's the third?
They're not here anymore.
Ah. Well,
They're long.
I'm Twink.
Twink,
Yes.
it's nice to meet you. I'm Hush.
Yes, you said that.
And just like
I'm Lotus.
Lotus.
Mara.
Mara.
All right, let's get going.
What about the other one?
Alina.
Like this girl bounds up to you with a notebook open and like a quill out, and she's just like,
No,
"You can,
I just started
you
cracking
can
your
talk in my
back.
brain. It's in my brain. It's in all of her brains."
Ah! Just like kind of quivers down a little bit.
You're scaring him.
Ah!
Her? Him?
How do you do it?
Are you
Is
a
it
her or a
spell?
him?
Or
I'm
they.
I'm a boy.
You're scaring him.
How do you do it? Is it just like telepathy? Is it like a
What
sending
did
spell?
I
Is it
just
like
say?
is there
I'm
a
gonna
relic?
smack her.
Ah!
I
Ow!
think that's a good question to ask.
It's a fair
Uh-oh.
question to ask later. Right now, let's just get out of here.
You can whisper me.
I can't.
No?
He like pulls down his pulls down his scarf, and he looks and goes.
What?
I'm mute.
Oh.
All this happening in their heads.
You can't talk, so you only talk to. This is so cool.
I can whistle. That's a thing I can do. I'm sorry, I can't whisper in your ear, but I can talk to you one-on-one.
Sure. Give me the spiel. He doesn't want it, clearly.
I wanna know.
We can. I'm sure Delilah wants you out of these tunnels. I'll
Walk
lead
and
you
talk.
out.
Walk and talk.
Sure. And he like turns his head, and like as he turns his head, like it kind of gets darker, like in your area, as he's just got two beams.
He
turns
is
his head.
projecting two beams of bright light out of his eyeball.
Doesn't that hurt?
Does what hurt?
Your
Oh, not at all.
eye?
Not at all. In fact, it really helps me see.
Huh.
Kind of does the opposite.
Oh.
I'm sorry. And he's just like kind of like slowly walking through the tunnels, like kind of feeling his way around. I'm sorry. You have wings.
I'm going to use my dancing lights from my ring.
Okay, so Hush, multiple lights appear around you as Twig just holds up a fist and a little purple light glows. You're surrounded
Whoa.
by dancing lights.
That's awesome. You, the one with wings.
Hi,
What are you?
I'm an Aarakocra. Look, I have
An-
bird feet.
Oh, I've never seen one before.
Yeah, we're not usually from here.
Where are you from?
Well, Aarakocra are usually from the elemental plane of air. So, you know,
I've never heard of that. That's incredible.
it's very, very far, very, very far away. Further than, like Dragonlost and Twinkatania.
Dragonlost Twinktania? This
Yeah.
far?
Oh, they're like you can go there with a ship, and it takes like a few days, but like, you know, the elemental plane of air is like you need a special way of getting in and out of there.
Like to fly?
I don't really know the specifics, but yeah, probably.
I'd like to go
Alina
there
in
one
the
day.
back is like, "How old are you?"
13.
Oh. Okay. She like takes more notes.
I've never heard of Dragonlost. Twinktania.
Okay, it makes sense that you don't know about Twingtania, though, like Alina says in the back.
So were you, like, just here in the tunnels for 13 years?
And the tunnels under this. No.
Oh,
I don't know. I heard around this corner.
You guys are making your way through the tunnels. These are all bricked in. They're clearly designed to be walked, but there are waterways that flow along them. You get the idea that some of this has become sewer, but it was probably originally constructed for ways to move around the city during wartime. There's a lot of space. You could probably move siege weaponry down here if you really wanted to in some of the bigger tunnels.
Question.
answer.
How do you all know Delilah?
Matthias?
The old king?
Yeah.
You knew the old king?
Yeah. I gave him a mask.
Like the one that you have there?
Not exactly like this one. It was like a monstery mask.
Oh. Well, I sure hope he can wear it again one day. At least, hopefully.
What do you mean by that?
I've been working with Delilah for about 3 days now, spying on some of the nobles. I have a pretty good ability to read what they are thinking. And from what I've kind of figured, I don't take this with certainty, but I think maybe the king isn't as dead as we think they are? I'm not sure. Delilah's very cryptic.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. That's my thoughts too.
It's just that all this information that I've gathered and the purpose of it is so questionable.
I feel like that makes sense with, us not being dead right now.
Please take that with a grain of salt. I don't know for sure. It was just a thought of mine. I've been down alone for a little bit, thinking on it. And what happened to your friends?
We don't know.
Yeah, I got kind of thrown into a maze, and now we're here.
You got what?
Yeah, I got thrown into this big maze. It was kind of freaky. It felt very like endless. I didn't like it in there, especially as a rat.
Walked out of the wall as a rat.
Yeah.
You are a rat in a maze.
Yep.
You're a rat?
I was a rat.
Why aren't you a rat?
Well, he kicked me for no reason.
And that
I thought
made
you were
not
a rat.
That's kind of fair. I get
But
it.
him kicking you made you not a rat?
Yeah.
Your group is very unique.
A little bit.
I mean, we can say the same for you.
Yeah,
don't
well,
have a group.
what do you do exactly? Like, you have like glowy eyeballs, you can link minds, you can read minds?
I can talk in minds. You mean like what can I do?
Yeah.
Like in a fight, we get in a lot of those.
Yeah.
Oh, a fight. I'm really good at being from afar and sneaking up and throwing my daggers. I'm good at keeping people from being attacked. I'm good at keeping people stuck. I haven't done a lot of combat Fairmont and I sparred once, but not much. I haven't really been in a lot of fights, but I think I could be of use to keep people stationary, or if you're in trouble, get you out of it.
Cool.
Other than that, I have this one thing that I can do, but it's really destructive. I don't like to use it often.
I mean, the things you can do already sound pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The mask. I can show you what I can do if you'd like. May I see the mask?
Don't break it, okay?
Oh,
This is
I
really,
won't.
really important.
She takes it off, and I mean,
He doesn't
You
hold
see
it in his
him.
hand. Oh! I expected a beak. Hold out the mask. And as you hold it out, it just kind of floats up.
Oh,
And
What?
just kind of like goes around and boop. This is very well made. He lets go of it. Floats right back.
Can you do that with people?
Can I do it with people?
Yeah. Do me.
Do me.
Pose.
To a 13-year-old man?
Why are you
He
like
goes,
this?
Be warned, my abilities are very strong.
I can take it.
As you stand, like you're walking, you put your hands out, and then you kind of feel this pressure in your stomach as you kind of get pushed back. If you're willing to fail the save, it sounds. Are you gonna just fail the save?
I think I'll be a little alarmed by it, so I will not fail it at first.
Then make a
What's it?
Roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
yeah. Make I think it's a strength saving throw.
It is a strength saving throw, yes.
Yeah, make me a strength save.
Does 12 fail?
It fails.
All right.
Gonna get like a weight towards the middle of your chest to your stomach as you kind of gets pushed back 5 feet.
Ow.
Oh, did that hurt?
Hit my stomach, man.
I'm sorry. I warned you.
Oh, I know. I had coffee, though. Some snacks. It's not sitting well after that.
Did you bring any?
No. You know, I
Any?
kind of left it back there.
You don't have any snacks?
Lotus instinctively goes into her bag and then remembers that she doesn't have any more taffy and gets real sad.
Oh,
So no snacks?
if we had Dolis, he could make snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Like what
I
kind?
hope he's okay.
Anything.
He can make anything.
Anything you want.
Like
Or I guess anything that he knows how to make.
butterscotch?
I don't know
What's
if your brother knows.
butterscotch?
Yeah, no, yep, definitely not.
Oh. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll get some when I leave here. I think. How far into the tunnels are we?
You're a good more than halfway there at this point, as your guys are walking and talking with the occasional silences.
I mean, he is completely silent.
Okay, so
For, like,
yeah,
any-
yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Are you guys talking in his head? Because you can speak back.
No, Lotus is
Oh,
talking.
yeah,
No,
yeah, but
I-
I say, I think
Okay,
every time we
everyone's
respond,
speaking
I think
loud.
is out loud.
Or
Yeah.
just casually
Okay.
out loud.
Cool. That's good to know.
Because we don't know that.
I'll even say it's like, I noticed that you are speaking aloud. If you wish to, I believe you can speak back to me in my head.
Okay, wait.
She does like the fucking like the stare, and you hear. Well, I hope you hear.
Can you hear me?
You totally hear, can you hear me?
And he just like, yes, I can.
he can hear me! He can...
For the
Wait.
purpose of the group, though, perhaps we should keep talking out loud so we, aren't confused by certain conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, as Lotus does that, the rest of you cannot hear Lotus.
I figured that we cannot. So
It's a one way, like it's not a spread.
Yeah.
But he can speak to all of you with the same thing. Like he can send out a full message to every single one of you. You hear his.
Oh yeah, no,
messages.
I 100% believe you, but I believe half a conversation would be super confusing for the rest of us.
Oh yeah.
So,
as he's like walking, he's like, hold up, let me try one more time. Delilah, I have the people you sent down here. They're worried about their friends. Do you have them?
In your mind, you hear, God, no one's got any fucking patience. And yeah, I have. Give me a bloody fucking bit. Just go to the house.
Are they safe?
Yeah, they're with me. What do you think? Yes.
I don't know. You have a bit of a.
Leave me the hell alone. It's like
You
a
have-
diss. Like just immediately, there's no more presence in your mind.
You have a temper. And he like looks back, and he was like, "Your friends, they're safe. They're with Delilah."
Okay.
Okay.
So, Twink, question. Delilah is not evil.
I don't know that.
Okay, so what?
Words. It's okay. Take your time. Phrase a full sentence. We'll go one. It's okay.
She vaporized you.
That's what she did?
Well, yeah. Well, she did
Yeah,
like
I
a
just kind of
magic-
appeared in the room.
She did like a magic-y thingy, and then like shot a thing at you, and then you were just like sizzling.
Yeah, I was gone. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you were gone, and there's like a black mark on the ground.
Oh, so she made it look like she killed us.
Yeah, it really looked like she disintegrated you. And then Doc got turned into... Oh, I'm doing Delilah's accent.
You are,
I'm
yeah.
Alina.
Delilah, where
I'm
are you
Alina.
right now?
I'm sorry, the last accent I just did was Delilah's accent. Yeah, Alina's like, oh yeah, no, it really looked like she just killed you. Yeah, like disintegrated you. And then Doc got turned into a rock. Oh, that rhymes. And then Mara turned into a rat and tried to run away, and then he was just gone.
Did Delilah turn Mara into the rat?
Oh no,
No,
he can
he
just
just
do
does
that.
that.
You just do that?
It's really cool.
I haven't gone animal mode in a while.
Yeah.
It worked out really well for you.
Yeah.
Can you do it now?
Not the best idea right now. I don't think. I got a little limited on the juice.
Oh, I get
Anyways.
it. I get it.
Lotus, what is it that you're asking?
So like
Because
when
you just
we-
stated things that happened.
is Delilah on our side or not?
Well, she's not on that dude's side, so I don't know. I would assume so, or we'd be dead, or in prison.
Okay, so she is on our side. Okay.
But that does not mean she's not evil. Don't mix the two.
Can I ask you a question?
Huh?
And so
Who?
with everyone.
Who? Which one of us?
All of you.
Oh,
What are you fighting for?
I'm not fighting for anything.
What are you here for?
I was here to see the king.
Well, the king's not here, so why are you still here?
Well, I didn't know that until I got here, and now I'm here. So it's like I haven't had time to leave. It's just a thing. I'm just here.
Yeah. And I mean, we have to talk to Matthias. So
Also, I'm still very like I'm 90% sure the king's not dead. So, gotta figure that one out.
I mean, he's big and strong, so I don't think he, will just like lose.
He cuts in and goes, Matthias lost because Hillian cheated.
Huh?
I was talking to Delilah. He used some sort of magic. Hillian cheated. Some sort of fire magic. He did not win in a good way.
Is he good with fire?
Regardless of that, the question still remains that we haven't had time to leave.
understandable. Are you leaving after this? After
No,
you gather your friends?
It depends on what Delilah wants, I suppose.
You know, that really does track.
Yeah, you can't really say no.
To someone who can turn you into a frog.
Twink, isn't there like a thingy here as well for you? Like,
Yeah, I do need to go to Ravenloft, but kind of hard since, I'm dead.
And we kind of really need to go to Dragonlost to make sure Maya is okay.
Yeah, but that's like not for a few days. We need to get a message to Lorelai not to come here.
I could do that, like Alina in the back.
Yep, I need you to do that.
On it. She starts sending the message.
Are you sending it through your head?
Yeah, magic.
You can do that too?
There's a few moments of silence as she finishes the spell and then she goes, okay, she said of fucking course.
Right, but it has to be said because my fucking luck they would show up here and it would be my fault for not telling them not to come here, so...
She wants to know if they should still come or if they should wait.
It's gonna be another day at least before they can even leave, so we'll figure it out.
Okay. Send another one. Alina does her thing. You guys, at this point, hush.
Yeah.
You are just about there. So,
You
you round a corner,
Yeah.
and there is a inset in the wall with a ladder going up.
over there. That's the way up. Out of here.
How long is the ladder?
It's like 10 times your height, hush.
You guys can go first.
Are you scared of heights?
No?
Are you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not afraid of heights.
Well, then you can go first. You are our guide. We follow you.
I'm just... my hands aren't very strong, and
Lotus
I
starts
might-
going up.
Lotus, please don't go up the ladder.
What?
Because you don't know what's up there, Lotus.
What if I just take like a quick peek?
Do you want me to
No.
go first?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. It's nothing against you,
No,
but...
it's fine. I just... he like holds out his very small hands. He's like, my hands aren't very good for holding...
Well, when you climb, it's mostly with your legs. So you just wrap your arm around the bar like so, and you climb.
And he like looks back at Twink. I'll hold on. And he like kind of like crouches down a little bit, and you see like he kind of his hair starts to kind of like float up a little bit. His a red purplish kind of halo starts to come in and then fizzles as two moderately sized purple wings sprout from his back. I'll fly up. And he just and goes up through.
These little, almost moth-like, purple, translucent wings appear, and he just flutters up past you, Lotus. Then into the little tube of the ladder, up out of sight. You hear the sound of a hatch open, and you can see some more light. And as the hatch above you opens, you all hear the sound of the ocean. And
Twink, can we go up now?
It's safe up here.
Yes.
Okay. Going up.
Let's climb up and out, and we're going to head over to Dolis. Dolis.
Hello.
The carriage comes to a stop. Not a super comfortable stop for you inside. You almost, like, jolt forward in your seat. Not enough to fall out, but enough to slip your legs off after you'd pulled them up.
Okay.
There's a bunch of sounds around. And the door opens, and there's a guard there with a musket, and he's just like, "Come on."
I'll get up very sluggishly, begrudgingly make my way out.
You begrudgingly make your way out. You are in a gigantic courtyard, very glamorous and nice. And as you look up, you are in front of a huge castle, the likes of which you've only seen in picture books. It's even bigger and more grandiose than the Royal Promenade was at Shadestep.
Who is here around me?
There are easily 30 guards in this whole entourage of carriages that have rolled into the courtyard. They're all sort of milling about, getting stuff off of things. Directly around you are 4 guards, and you see walking up into the castle Lord Von Hillian and Delilah.
Okay.
The guard next to you is just like, "I was instructed to take you to a room. If you would follow me, please."
Sure.
Starts walking. You're flanked on either side by a guard, and then there's 2 more behind you.
I'll just comply.
Okay. So they walk you into the castle through a side room, so you're not entering like the main thing. There's like a side door. You come in, there's long hallways, nice rugs. You get the sense that this is sort of the inner workings. Like, typically people wouldn't be back here seeing this kind of thing. Like, maybe servants or guards. As you are woven through these halls, it starts to feel almost labyrinthian for a moment before you come upon a spiral staircase. And one guard follows up, and then the one next to you is just like, "Please." You take your way up the spiral staircase to another level with another set of hallways until you reach another spiral staircase.
Isn't this a bit eccentric?
It was built over many generations. The city changed hands in the war a few times, so different architecture, different layouts, all sort of stacks on top of each other.
Lovely.
If you get used to it, it feels second nature. Go up one final staircase, and you are in just a short hallway with a door at the end. The guard pulls out a key ring with like 25 keys on it, and he just starts.
Can I keep track of how many keys he flips through before he gets to mine?
Yeah, you can. Make an investigation check.
Ooh. Okay. That's a 17. 16
Okay.
plus 1.
Of the 25 to 30 keys that you could see, he flips through 14 of them before he finally comes to a stop and clicks into this door and turns it. And there's a few moments of silence after he opens it, or after he turns the lock, and then he just opens it slowly. And then he opens it all at once and takes a step back, almost like he's expecting something to happen.
Are you alright?
She doesn't always remember to turn it off. And then she walks
What
in.
off?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
He walks in. You follow, and you are in a very, very nice study. It's too big to be a study, but it's too small to be a library. There's a nice mantle and fireplace at one end, a big desk. As you look up, there's another small staircase, just big enough for one person, and up in top there's like a loft with beds and sort of things. And there is a mural of a starry night sky against the back wall. And hundreds upon hundreds of books stacked erratically all across the room. And a nice couch that the guard kind of like directs you to.
I'll sit on the couch. I'll kind of just like plop down. Truly, I am blessed.
The lady will be by to speak with you in time. We will be outside of the door if you need anything. I don't recommend trying any of the windows. They are liable to explode. He turns, he walks away, closes the door behind him. You are left alone in what you assume to be Delilah's study.
I'll watch him leave, sit down for a moment, immediately pull back out the lockbox out of my pocket and try fiddling opening it again. I'll
pull
get my
it out.
dagger in there.
And as you go to get your dagger in there, and it seems almost, you see the little mechanisms on it. It's almost like it is responding to being in the room. They twirl around and it just pops open.
Okay. I'll pick up the little gemstone. What do I see? What does it look like?
There is a nice little, it looks like a D8. It looks like a pink red toned D8.
Okay. I don't know if I have one of those to RP this with, but go on.
Doc, inside the stone, the darkness is suddenly gone, and you can see this around you, sort of refracted through a giant hand reach in and grab this and pick you up. And Dolis, it just looks like a stone to you. You can't see Doc inside of it. It is just a stone, but Doc,
I'm gonna pull it up to touch my eye to see if I can look through it.
See a huge eyeball.
Is that Dolis? Why does Dolis have me?
At the same time he says that, Dolis, outside, you hear, why would she give me this?
Okay, we're both clueless. This is fantastic. I think she's gonna kill us. I think we're gonna die.
I'm just gonna pocket the gemstone.
There's a lot of loud rustling around you as you are pocketed, Doc.
And it's dark again.
You get the sense all of the visuals turn upside down at one point right before you get into the pocket, which is very unsettling for you because your sense of gravity does not change.
I think I'm gonna throw up. This motion sickness at its finest.
I'm gonna look around the study a bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna just walk up towards the desk.
You have enough time to thoroughly look over most of the things on the desk. So as you start going through the papers, there are various maps of the continent of Ubua, as well as a lot of documents, a whole stack of them, about the king and the transfer of power and the responsibilities of the archmage. And you can see on a lot of these documents that it seems like Delilah has been crossing out things she does not like before signing the page.
Okay.
And some of them have been seemingly given back to her multiple times to attempt to sign correctly, and she crosses out those things again and writes profanities and then signs it again.
Okay.
She's clearly not happy about doing the paperwork.
Okay.
And the maps have various locations. You can see the cutouts of land owned by the nobility. Ubua itself, south of Ravenloft, is split up into about 30 separate nobility sections, counties, as you look over this map. And 7 of them are highlighted. And the names on those 7 I have here are Malcrove, Bellon, Ambrose, Reeves, Palo, Santana, and Drenus.
Okay.
So you'll look it all over. And it means nothing to you, but clearly Delilah has highlighted all of them. And then she has put 3 lines underneath Von Hillian, which is the county closest to Ravenloft.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a mental note of what I see. I'm not gonna take any of the papers. What else is on her desk besides just these papers and maps?
There's a nice little portrait, almost like how we would have a photograph on our desk, of her and another woman who you don't recognize.
Mhm.
And then there is a notebook of some kind, and you open it up and you're flipping through, and it seems to be another of Delilah's spell books.
Oh. How, like,
It
as I,
is
like, flip
as-
towards the back, what kind of
Mhm.
spells are in there?
You flip through the whole spell book. It is thick. It is easily hundreds of pages.
Cool.
And there's a spell on one side, and then there's a bunch of notes about its use and ideas for its use and ideas for modifications on the right. Her handwriting's not amazing. It's actually quite poor. You flip through, and you start getting to the back several hundred spells in, and you're starting to see changing the weather, calling down meteors, shifting planes, setting wildfires with the snap of your finger. Like, it gets crazy.
Just looking at this spell. Oh, what were you gonna say? Go on. Actually,
No, you go.
I was just gonna say I'm just looking through these spells. Dolis just looks, closes it, just like plops it down.
As you close it and plop it down, above you, you hear just. So, what do you think? It's Delilah just looking down at you. Is it good? Is it bad? Arguably, I'd say it might be the biggest collection of spells any one wizard might have on the material plane. Granted, I don't know every wizard on the material plane, so I can't verify that.
Just staring up at her, not responding.
What? You're the pissy one, aren't you?
I'm gonna turn back and walk over to the couch and sit down.
Your sister's fine, by the way.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Oh, she actually said thank you. Oh my. Alright. Maybe you're not the pissy one. She comes down this little, like, metal spiral staircase and over to the desk and sits down. She just,
Are the rest of my friends safe?
I mean, they were safe the last time I, interacted with them.
Okay.
Look, I can't say a lot right now, or do a lot right now, because I don't know everything that's at play here, which is not something I like, and not a place I like to be.
I just looked through your spellbook. You can do a lot right now, actually.
See, here's the thing. If I wanted, I could overthrow this entire government with a snap of my fingers. I could cast the wish spell and have been the Queen of Yuboa the entire time it's existed. But number one, what the fuck's the point of that? Number two, that doesn't actually really help the current situation all that much. Because, number one, even if somehow that magic were to work, which is hard, the point is, if I just kill Kordak, no one's gonna listen to me. If I just, throw him off the roof or teleport him into a volcano, it doesn't really solve the greater problem of a political coup. It just solves the problem of me wanting to kill Kordak. So, I need to do is get evidence of said political coup. But I also can't do that because I have a lot of eyes on me, because I am the most powerful person on the continent.
Okay.
And
I'm assuming-
somehow, I don't know how he did it, and that's the worst fucking part.
And I'm assuming that's what you have taken us for.
Well, I took you mainly so that he wouldn't get his hands on the fucking deed for Ravenloft, because Lord knows that would be a problem. But yeah, no, if you can help, that would be fantastic. I already kind of have people working on it, but more hands makes light work.
Let's reach in my pocket. What's this?
Oh, that's the one who called me a bitch.
Sorry, this is person?
Your friend, the blonde one.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dockery, for putting you in my
He
pocket.
can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dockery, for putting you in my pocket.
Dockery, you're upside down.
It's okay, I think. I don't know if you can hear me.
If you're responding in there, he can't hear you.
Son of a bitch.
No, he's fine in there. He could live in there for literally ever. He never has to eat. He can't physically sleep. He would, if I wanted, he could literally just be trapped in that rock for the rest of eternity. He might outlive the universe.
I'm like
Okay, I
twirling
kinda
the
wanna do
rock
that.
around in my hands.
I'm gonna throw up in the rock. I'm gonna throw up in the rock. I'm gonna throw up in the rock.
You cannot bring yourself to throw up, no matter how motion sick you get.
I'm gonna feel like I throw up in the rock.
I'm like fiddling it between my fingers.
Dolis, stop!
She's watching you fiddle, and she's just like getting the big smile on her face. She goes, "Yeah, no. So unless I willingly dispel that, or unless he meets a criteria I set before I cast it, he's just stuck in there."
I'm sorry.
It's
Just
really
let me out.
handy.
Just let me out.
The moment you say "I'm sorry," it just explodes, and Doc is just dropped to the floor in front of you. He apologized.
Am I? What?
You called me a bitch. That's very rude.
You killed my friend.
No, I didn't.
What?
No, I didn't kill your friend.
Yeah.
Hello, Dockery.
Hi, Dolis. I'm going to vomit.
You vomit, and Delilah just, and it like magically immediately is cleaned away as you finish.
Thank you.
She's just like,
I like pat him on the back.
Please don't do that again.
if you consider your words more carefully, I absolutely won't.
Okay. Okay.
Delilah,
Yes.
before we discuss the whether or not we will be in helping you investigate this, where are our friends?
They're at a safe house. Don't worry, they're with someone of mine, and I will be giving them instructions on how to meet back up with you shortly. Sort of have to get some things worked out first.
All right.
If you have any further questions regarding everything going on right now, I do want to say I cannot answer them.
Why not?
Even
I'm not
the question of
actually
whether
here.
Matthias is dead right now.
So basically, this is a message, and it's going to loop in a few seconds. I used some divination. I kind of read what the conversation would be, but it's only got a little window. So I'm probably gonna vanish and there she's just gone. And then up on the banister above you, so how do you like it? And there's Delilah up there again, and you watch as this like message of the conversation, just one-sided now, is playing out in front of you.
As she comes down the stairs again, I'm gonna walk up and like stick my hand through her.
She walks right through you and appears back on the other side and sits in her desk.
So she can
I'm
make
gonna
like a
go.
ton of her, but she can't put a real one here?
I guess so. I'm gonna walk over and sit in the chair that she's sitting in.
The other hers like vanishes. You sit in it, like sitting in a hologram, and you sit in it, and the desk kind of like
And the desk. What?
the drawer kind of opens with a little.
Okay. I mean, I'm
open
gonna
it.
open it.
And there is a rolled up scroll in this like little thing. You pick it up, you open it,
For all I am.
and it is a note that reads, "Third window on the left. Wait for the boom."
I'll like count the windows.
From you, where you are in the desk, there are windows on the right and the left.
Yeah.
There are 4 on either side, and so third from the left.
It says third window on the left. Wait for the boom. So move away. I'm assuming the window is going to explode.
Yeah, no, I caught that in the rock when it happened. Anyway, yeah, just go boom.
You step away from the window and you wait. You guys wait and wait. Nothing explodes.
I'm gonna pull out the lockbox that Doc was in. I'm gonna throw it at the window.
You throw it at the window, and it binks off and kind of just clatters to the floor.
All right. Well, I guess we wait.
The odds that it just like completely explodes if we touch it.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
You've lost a few fingers recently, Dockery. Don't lose the rest of
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. How was it in the rock?
I both felt the safest that I have ever felt, and also like I was dead.
Ah.
And I've done that a few times now.
Would you do it again?
Die? No, I'm good.
No, be in the rock.
Also, no.
Okay. And so I guess we wait.
So you guys wait. Meanwhile, back with the rest of the group, you climbed out of the tunnel, and you are standing in what should have been a backyard. You get the sense from like the gates and stuff, the fencing on either side and hedges and stuff, that this was a backyard a long while ago. The hedges are dead and the gates are rusted. And at one point, the backyard just ends. And there is a cliff down into the waters of the bay. And you turn back and there is a house, a ramshackle, no longer taken care of house constructed on this slid down chunk of slope that is attached to the cliffs off of the city of Fort Dawn.
Is this the safe house?
This is the safe house, Hush.
You like?
And you do know how to unlock it. It is 3 knocks on top and a bang on the bottom.
It just like flutters down, waits for him to get back up, and goes, there. I was told to bring you to this place here. This is the safe house.
Is there a person in there?
Is there a person in there?
No.
No, I don't think so. There shouldn't be.
It's so run down.
That's why it's the safe house. No one would think to look for you here.
Makes
Maybe I can
sense.
find a pet rat in there. Let's go.
Wait, can't he become a rat?
Yeah, but Mara's
I'm not a pet though.
Hush, you go up and
Yeah,
unlock the
I'm
door.
like, 2, 3. It's not a very heavy one, but he's just.
You do a light one and it doesn't work, and you do a slightly harder one, and then you finally just boom, and it just boom, and the door just.
He punches it and he. And he just looks back to him. His eyes have stopped the light. He's going in.
Yes, walk in. It is decently okay in here. Certainly not as messy as it looked on the outside. It's nothing to write home about, but you could probably live in here if you wanted, without fear of disease or significant allergies from dust.
I'll let Delilah know. And I try again.
You try again, and she's
Delilah,
just like,
they're here.
"Oh, good, finally. Gosh, did you have a whole fucking seance on the way through the tunnels?" All right,
One of them
they're
squished my face.
Huh. There are instructions behind the painting over the fireplace. Follow them to the letter. If you don't, you'll all die. And then the connection is just gone.
Oh. And he like looks over towards the painting and it just kind of floats off of the wall.
And there is a bunch of papers and what seem to be outfits like hung up on little hooks in this alcove cut behind the wall.
Those are yours. We have to follow the instructions or we die.
I start reading the instructions.
You read them over, and one instruction is to have one of you be at the cliffs above the castle by midnight. And then it specifies in parentheses in like an afternote, just one that can fly. Fuck, forgot that. And then there is a little map of the castle and they're tiny X's drawn in 3 points. And one of them is like, could be anyone, another's could be anyone, and another is someone with fire.
Does Hush, or not Hush, Twinkle relay this all to us?
No.
Twink.
No, he doesn't.
And then there is another little note at the bottom. And it's like, get all the information you can in the morning. Be here at night. And it's the little mark like on the map above the castle that you take to be the cliffs. Or I'm sorry, not the morning, the evening.
So everyone needs to be at the cliff at night. The 3 need to be in the castle during the day.
So from the instructions, you gather that everyone needs to meet up at the cliff after whatever this is happens.
Yes.
And the 3 and the one on the cliffs who can fly all have to be in those positions at midnight.
Oh, so what information are we supposed to get?
That's it. Those she is giving you those positions and to be there at midnight.
But then you said gather information in the morning and then
I'm sorry. Gather information in the evening. So that one is for Hush, which if you share it with him, he will understand.
Okay, all right.
Hush, you have been instructed to gather as much information about the nobles as you can.
Yeah.
Through the tunnel.
All right, well, I slam the paper down. I'm like, we have assignments.
What assignments?
Well, Lotus, you need to be here, and I point at the cliffs. And you need to be there at midnight.
Okay.
Mara, you need to be... Probably one of these 2. You can take your pick, whichever one works best for you.
Okay.
I guess you need to take the other spot, Hush.
What about me? Alina's.
I don't trust you with anything ever.
I helped you kill yourself and with the Gillian stuff.
Yeah, and then all it takes is for Delilah to walk out one of these doors, you see her freak out and blow our entire cover.
I'm not gonna freak out. I've seen her. I talked to her earlier. You can talk to Lotus. She can confirm.
You killed yourself?
I only squeaked a little.
Okay,
It's
fine.
Not him. It was like
Fine. Need to learn to trust. You can take the other one that Mara doesn't take.
Let's go.
I guess I'll take this one, where the fire is.
Okay.
You fire?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What else can you do? He's just like getting a little bit closer.
A lot.
Was there any more instructions?
Can you not read?
Are you showing it to me?
I put it down in front of everyone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
does
just
it
sitting
say
there
again?
reading.
No.
Gather information. That's for me.
Oh, well, there you go. Now you have your assignment.
I still need to go and get some of the nobles' information.
Hush, you know that the nobles that Delilah believes to be involved will all be leaving tonight, this evening.
So that's
To
what I should go.
to return to their various places to prepare for the coronation.
So should I get them before or after they leave?
The information? That's up to you.
Oh, good, before they start leaving, so they're like a little bit closer.
Okay.
Okay, I will.
Lotus. Go ahead, go.
Oh no, good. You just Got it.
Lotus is just looking at the map. Just like,
So what are we doing? Like, I get, like, you know, like, these are positions that we need to be at, but, like, are we looking for somebody? Are we gonna be fighting somebody? Are we going to be...
Does it matter?
I mean, if we're there, it would be nice to know what we're doing exactly.
I understand that. That wasn't the question. The question was, does it matter?
Yeah?
The answer's no, actually, because we're going to be in these spots regardless of whatever it is.
how far away are each of the X's and then the...
You all would not be within eye or earshot of each other at all if you were positioned in for the 3 X's. They're all on different sides of the castle, so they wouldn't be near each other. The one over the cliffs might be able to see down at some of them, but it's not going to be good vision, especially in the dark.
If we're all positioned far away from each other, we can still communicate. You can be pretty far away from me and still talk to me. And I can send out messages wherever you want them to go.
You know how far?
I think it was 5 miles.
4 miles.
4 miles. About 4 miles.
Oh, that's cool.
So wherever you are, we can still stay in contact and talk to each other. You're just going to have to send it through me.
I also imagine we'll probably run into Delilah's copies at these locations to learn more about what it is we're supposed to do. And maybe not, I don't know, but we'll learn along the way.
I ask, but I think I've talked to her enough today. Afraid she might turn me into a toad.
You're really afraid of that. Does she do that to a lot of people?
I hope not. I just know she's really strong.
Yeah, she is.
Alina, we've already done that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, I guess we did. Are we gonna just start doing that to people?
No.
Is that gonna that could be how we handle our political prisoners? We could just turn them all into frogs.
No.
That'd be really funny.
I already have this one. She like gestures to Frogillian.
Yes.
Looks over. Frog!
Yes. Careful, he's a war criminal.
I'm gonna look towards it and I establish a connection.
You establish a connection to the frog.
Are you a war criminal?
Frog. Food. Dink. Dink dink.
Okay.
Food.
No,
no upper
extra
level
thoughts.
Sentient thought there at all. Just food.
Got it.
Frog.
Food, frog. Got it. Well.
Are
What
you
time
a
is it
war
right now?
criminal? Frog.
Frog.
It's probably about 6:30 in the afternoon or evening.
So it is the evening, so we should start getting to.
Yes, if you want to catch them, you're gonna probably have to go soon.
Okay. He goes. Our connection is linked. You can speak through me and speak to each other as much as you'd like. I'm going to go now. I need to go and get a little bit more information on the nobles before they start heading out.
Okay, well, if you see another Aarakocra, he's this tall and he's wearing darker clothing, and he's probably wearing a mask, something like this, but it's darker. Or you see he's fine. Yeah, if you see that Aarakocra, then can you let one of us know? Let me know.
Big Aarakocra, another mask. Yes, I'll be on the lookout for him.
Okay. Hush, you head off and and you're all left to wait in the safe house. If
He-
you do,
As he like goes to leave, he like kind of turns around and he like clenches a little bit, and his feet kind of kick up a little bit and just fall right back down. As he like attempts to float just a tiny bit to like get out, as the floor is very bad.
you fail at floating,
Yeah.
and then you return to your. You sadly return to your ladder, and then you head down.
Hmm.
If you all take some time to explore the safe house, there is food. There are some general amenities. You get the idea that you should not light the fireplace because you don't want smoke to be coming out of your safe house. So it's a little cold in here, being this close to the ocean. You can hear the waves crashing beneath you guys constantly. You're just sort of left to ponder your various assignments as you look at your disguises that you have been given. They're mainly just big, like, traveling cloaks. I mean, except the one for Twink, which is big for Twink, but the typical size for a gnome.
When I'm down in the caves or the sewer, do I find a rat?
You make a survival check for me.
My first roll.
Yes.
Roll for rat.
12 plus 13.
The 25.
25. Yeah, you find a rat. You find lots of rats in the sewer.
As like he finds one, he just like Lotus, you're standing there in the thing, and you hear just, I found a rat.
Oh, you found them. Can you show me where they are later?
Yes.
Okay.
He keeps going.
Mara, Twink, and Alina all of a sudden just see Lotus just like is super excited in her seat. Never.
Did they find Dolis?
No.
Did he find something out about Dolis? You seem really excited.
No, he found a rat.
Oh.
Oh.
Alina goes back to the notes. Hush. You, after walking for like 45 minutes, you get to the various tunnels under the castle, the safer tunnels under the castle, because you know that a lot of them are guarded, but you're sort of familiar with the space.
He's got stealth to him too.
Yeah, you're able to avoid most of the guards as you have the last few days, and get up into like sewer drainage near the rooms where nobles are staying.
Cool. I am looking for specifically, was it... Oh god, what was his name? Reeves?
Okay. You can get to just outside of Lord Reeves's room. You will have to climb... Oh,
not Reeves. Sorry.
Okay.
Santana.
okay, Santana. Santana would be... Okay, Santana's on the ground floor, so you don't have to actually get out of the tunnel and climb at all.
Do you want me to make a stealth check?
I will need you to make a stealth check. I'm going to actually have to have you make 2. Stealth first.
That's fine. First one is 30.
Rogues. So, you climb up, and you are essentially a grate that would be like under a sidewalk, but it's looking into like a walkway along the castle grounds. You can see a glass window opposite you. Now I'm going to need you to make a perception check.
Sure. 16 plus 5, 21.
Okay. There is definitely people in there, and they are talking. You can somewhat hear them, but at this distance, not great.
Can I get insight of a few of them? Like, is there like a window that I can?
There is a window, and you can see a woman inside. Clearly not Lord Santana, because he is a lord, but there is a lady standing there talking to someone.
I'm guessing I got a description of all the people I should be looking into. Do
Yes,
any of
you've
them fit?
seen them in the last few days. You.
Is Drenus, Santana, not Santana, Paulo, any of them in?
Not that you can see.
So there's nobody in my sight.
In your line of sight, you can only see this woman talking to someone in the room.
Fuck it. I'm gonna detect thoughts.
Okay. Why do I have to roll?
I actually, there's no save on that if I just want her surface thoughts.
That is true.
If I want to dig deeper, they need a save.
That's true. Okay, you just want surface thoughts?
Yep, of like what's the conversation going on, what's going through her head.
Okay. You cast it, and you do sort of sense other minds in there, because this spell does let you detect thoughts outside of a certain radius. But you focus on her, and you get the sense that she's very upset at her husband, who she is currently arguing with. She is not happy to be here. She's not happy about the current state of events. You get a lot of unease, like she's very uncomfortable with whatever her husband has gotten himself into.
I'm gonna move to the husband.
You move to the husband as you are able to. 1 second here. 2 inches of enemy.
Does it
Okay.
change? Yeah.
The wall is almost too thick for you to detect, but not quite. You
Okay.
are able to link surface thoughts with the husband. The husband is also very upset. Upset at his wife for not understanding. He feels very validated and correct in what he has done. He feels like he has made the right decision. He almost feels slighted that she doesn't agree with him. That, like, this is the thing he has decided to do is something that is so obvious to him that he is offended that she does not agree with him.
I'm going to try to dig a little bit deeper into him. I think he does need to make a wisdom saving throw.
He does. And he rolled a 14.
17.
Okay. You can dig a bit deeper. Let's see.
He does feel that there is something kind of digging in.
Yes, he would. I mean, she'll realize you were reading her mind in a moment also. But so he senses you dig in. This is Lord Santana.
This is Lord Santana.
This is Lord Santana. He is arguing with his wife, Lady Santana. They are arguing about his decision to back Von Hillian in the combat for kings, in the old laws combat for the crown. And apparently, as you dig in, he was promised a great sum of land and influence in exchange for this, and he is quite upset that his wife does not agree with this exchange that they have made.
In the midst, as soon as I get what I need, I cut it. And,
So,
yep.
You cut it, and this all of your probing took place over maybe like 6 seconds of this conversation. And, well, I guess we'll say 12 seconds, because it would take 2 turns for you to swap thoughts. But she, after you'd connected to her and then swapped, immediately got sort of a uncomfortable look on her face. And then as you disconnect, she looks, and she and her husband lock eyes, and you watch a man just rush over to the window. This is Lord Santana. He has a nice full beard. He wears a lot of opulent red robes. He's got very nice long hair. He looks around in sort of a panic, and he closes the window.
He doesn't see me?
He doesn't. With your stealth check, you are solidly hidden in the darkness of that grate.
As soon as I get that, I kind of like go down and I send a quick one and go, Delilah, Santana was paid off.
Oh, good to know. All right, 2 on the payroll.
Also, him and his wife don't get along very well.
Awkward in the bedroom, but all right. Could be useful later. Thank you.
Right. And I'm gonna go back into the tunnels.
You go back into the tunnels. As you are going back into the tunnels, I am gonna need you to make a wisdom save.
Got it. Ooh, not great at those. Oh, that's a nat 20.
That fails.
That fails?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
I'm looking at your save modifier. That fails.
Yeah, I got a unnatural 20.
You feel the exact same sensation you just inflicted upon them as something starts probing at your thoughts. And for a moment you feel an uncomfortable sensation as there's almost this laughter you can sense with your proclivity for psionics.
I'm gonna try to as soon as I start feeling this, I'm gonna try to make my mind go a little blank. Just try shifting my thoughts of the things
Yeah,
in
to
front of me.
something else.
Yeah, and it's like
Try to make a deception with disadvantage for me.
sure. I do have a +8 to deception.
I know.
Okay, that is a 15 for the 15.
Like it is the roll is 15
No,
plus
no,
8
it is-
or 15 total.
It's 15 total. I just rolled the same.
That does fail.
Shit.
So you try and really distract yourself, but you can feel something in your head and then it's gone. You get the sense that there is some greater power that has dug into your thoughts.
I send it immediately to Delilah. And I say, I think they have someone that has psionics as well.
Oh, well, fuck me.
They dug in. They got something.
Oh, well, fuck me. And then it's just severed again.
I go back into the tunnels, kind of droopy head, as he was like, fuck, he didn't swing. He's just like, I was really trying to cut that.
So, back in the safe house, you guys have been... Twig has been copying spells into his spell book. Alina has been looking over his shoulder at the spells in his spell book, much to his chagrin, I'm sure. Lotus, there aren't any rats in the safe house. I'm sorry. However, if you spend time, can you make an investigation check if you're really looking for critters?
$16.
There are bats in the attic.
Okay.
The rats of the sky.
I stare at them
Most of them are asleep, but there is one that is awoken and is just looking down at you.
Hi.
Watch, they're all folded up. You wave and just...
I spend my time doing that.
You just sit there staring at the rats, one of them staring uncomfortably back at you. They're not the rats, the bats. I guess they're rats with wings. Mara, what are you doing in the several hours here at the safe house?
I want to just try and rest up as much as I can because, God, I'm
You
low
all-
on everything.
You all will have enough time to get a short rest. Even Twink copying down his spells will have enough time for a
Yes.
short rest. Both of you in the castle as well will get short rest. Hush returns. Maybe 3 hours later.
I'm gonna, when I'm in the tunnels, can I try to just pick up a rat with mage hand?
With mage hand? How much does a
What?
rat weigh? I know. Make an
The
animal
smallest
handling
rat.
check. Make an animal handling check.
Sure. Nope. That's a 1.
You are not picking up a rat.
It's a nat 1.
You summon mage hand and it appears you don't have invisible mage hand, do you?
I do. That's how he
You
lifted
do.
him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his
That's-
telekinetics.
So you summon the mage hand, and it goes for a rat, and it grazes one of the whiskers as it goes for it, and this rat just shrieks, and all of the rats you were looking at just like almost immediately, like cockroaches under the fridge, just vanish into every crevice nearby.
Like cowers for a second. And he sends one to Lotus. I couldn't catch one.
Aw, it's okay. Next time.
I'm on my way back.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So you Hush reappears when you have finished copying all of your spells at this point.
I'm lazily on. Like, is there a couch?
There is a couch. There are places to sit. So yeah, you are lounged.
The one arm like dangling down.
1, 2, 3.
The door opens.
I'm back. I got a good amount of information, but ran into something scary.
Like what? Ugh. Ugh. There's there
They-
a fucking monster down there?
No, I think they have someone who can read minds as well.
Well, that's not super uncommon as far as magic goes.
Yeah, but they tried. They somehow sensed me and got something from me, and I'm not sure what.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
I did learn about one of the nobles. They were. I'm sorry. What has Delilah told you?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Delilah, am I allowed to inform them about the... I fill it in.
Yeah. So you ask Delilah if you're all good, and there's no response.
Never mind. What time is it now?
You were gone for 3 hours. It was 6. It's about 9:30. You guys,
So we still have like 3 hours.
yeah.
So we have to
It's gonna take like it to get to the castle and get out and in position is probably gonna take you all like an hour. So you guys still have like 2 hours to vibe.
And he just like goes and he just sits down in the corner and goes, so what do we do now?
Well, we probably should get some clothes that don't look so conspicuous.
What about those?
I imagine they won't fit me.
Are they just normal size clothes? For
Yeah,
us?
they're all people sized.
I don't think.
Are
they
you
fit
saying
me
I'm not a person?
I'm just...
They're all regular, average humanoid
Human?
size.
Okay. Good save.
Apologize. No people size.
Oh,
No
people say-
gnomes. No gnomes allowed.
I don't think they'll fit me either.
Yeah.
I might be too tall.
Like I grab one of them with my telekinetic and just put it in front of him.
Mara, it would probably it's a cloak, so it's not like it's gonna not fit you. Just probably not
It's
gonna
just
go
like
all
a-
the way
like-
down to your ankles.
Yeah, I'm
You can
kinda,
try
like,
it on if you want.
Gliding a little bit. I'm just gonna like sit there with it like on top of me because I'm like fucking tired.
Yeah, you just pull it down on top of you like a blanket.
Oh, it'll probably fit. Never mind.
Alina goes up and she's like, "Might fit me. I mean, a little short, not that short."
Lotus hops over.
Alina puts the one on, and it will definitely drag on the floor as it is because Alina's only 5'1", and she's just like, "Well, so much for the hood," and it all of a sudden just, oh, it's really perfect actually.
Magic?
It almost like shrunk wrap to appropriately fit.
Lotus is gonna take one and he's like, Alina, do you think you'll accommodate for my wings?
Maybe. It accommodated for, she like looks. It's almost like the meme where there's the big loose shirt and then you pull it and it fits very tight, but not
Love that
quite
meme.
as tight as that meme.
Hmm.
She's like, I accommodated me pretty well.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Put it on, and it goes over your wings at first as you put it on, and then it gets shorter, stucks in, and your wings just boom, out the back. Two
Ooh.
openings are made.
Hey,
I like
you should take one.
one floats
You-
over to me.
Yeah. So guys, as you put them on, they all just like swap to your size. Lotus, you can easily tuck your wings into the point that like the back of this cloak would hide them. It would just look kind of like a feathered cloak. Like the trick that Dolis does when he turns into human Dolis.
I'm wearing 2 cloaks. Very tight.
Mara, you continue to wear yours as a blanket, but whenever you do don it, it gets longer to suit you. You are the only
Let's
one that it gets
go.
longer for.
While we're waiting, when we have a bit more downtime, Lotus is gonna like
Tap on Hush, like you can like talk to like animals and stuff, right?
Loosely?
Are you able to talk to like flying things?
If they can talk?
Okay, well, I found a bunch of bats, and like, how cool would it be if I had a bat for a pet?
Are you saying this out loud?
no.
Now that you've asked,
There,
she's
Lotus.
decided she has not been saying it out.
Yeah. Yeah. This is why I really wanted to specify the out loud thing.
Secret conversations! Hush is the
I'm just-
phone!
I'm just doing like gestures at Hush.
She's
while-
clearly having a conversation with Hush because she's staring and she's doing her usual Lotus hand gestures.
And I'm just there staring.
I like, did you find a bat? I can try.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
The two
He's
kids
like, "Two kids."
jump up and run up the stairs behind you, Twink. And Alina's just like, I get the feeling that's probably gonna get annoying.
Yes. I'm gonna have to
Really
create
interesting.
Cancels magic in a radius so they can't do that.
So good though, but then he couldn't talk at all.
It's unfortunate for him.
Oh my gosh. She's just doing nothing.
Let her have fun.
Sometimes fun gets people killed, Mara.
They are kids.
They're just kids.
They are very dangerous kids.
You're not wrong,
I
but
mean, they're still kids.
I don't think they're gonna explode the house or anything.
Not worried about them exploding the house.
What are you worried about?
What if they go touch something they shouldn't touch and they get a disease?
I mean, I can cure diseases, you know?
What if you don't know they have the disease?
Do you want me to check them after this? I can do that.
But we shouldn't have to, is my point.
Rabies shot.
I mean, all I'm saying is, you know, let them experience stuff. We all learn by experience.
Did I stop them? Did I stop them, Mara?
No?
Right. Doesn't give me a reason not to worry.
Okay.
Oh, Twink has feelings.
Wait, yeah, wow.
Wait, wow, what?
Upstairs. Hush and Lotus go. If there are bats, Hush. You see the same bats dangling from the ceiling of the attic.
Hush just like, he knows he can't, but he's gonna just connect with a bat.
You connect with a bat.
Hi, bat.
Back in
It's
your mind,
Morbin
you hear it
time.
just, hello.
He just. It talked back.
Yes. Can you ask it if it wants to come along with me? Or with you? Do you want a pet bat? There's a lot.
I'm
Though I
okay.
think just that one is awake. I think the others are sleeping.
I'm. Do you want to be friends with Lotus?
What is a lotus?
He just he just points.
Oh. No thank you.
He said no thank you.
Oh. What if I give it food?
What if she gives you food?
Oh, I don't need to eat.
You don't need to eat?
No.
I'm sorry. How are you talking? I know you're not. Why can't I talk to you?
I don't know. Can you not normally talk to familiars?
You're a familiar.
Yeah.
Whose?
Oh, Delilah's.
Oh. It's Delilah's bat.
Does that mean, like... Okay.
Should I not have told you that? Oh, crap. I wasn't supposed to tell people I was here.
Don't worry, I won't tell.
Oh no, she'll know. She knows everything. Why do I do this? God, so smooth. The bat like tucks its head into its wing.
I won't tell if you play with Lotus.
I was supposed to I just had to hide and make sure the safe house stayed safe, and instead I went talking to the first person who had telepathy. Stupid.
Oh, I think we should leave him alone. He's kind of
is he
trauma
okay?
dumping.
Oh. Are you gonna be okay, Mr. Bat, Mrs.
I'll
Bat?
be fine. I've lived a long time, and I've had way worse I've been in trouble for.
Oh, is the bat just talking out loud now?
No, still in your mind.
He's still trauma dumping.
Oh, okay. Is it just the one bat that's the familiar, or like...
I go and like... Boop, 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 boop. There's like a little telekinetic little... Boop, boop, boop on one
Like
of the
poke,
bats.
you poke one of the other bats.
Yeah.
It like shifts and it starts just like freaking out. And the familiar bat that you're still connected to is like, oh shit, no, don't wake him up. Don't wake him up. No, please, God.
I switch to the other bat. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. Go back to bed.
You switch telepathically to the other bat?
Yeah. Whatever that one. I can't speak out loud.
Yeah, so the like 9 or 10 normal bats hanging out here with the familiar all wake up and start freaking out in the attic.
Oh,
Because one wakes up and it starts fluttering around, and they all wake up and start fluttering around.
He runs downstairs.
what?
Lotus
Very
Hush runs
concerned
past
whistle.
you.
What?
Lotus runs after him.
Lotus runs after you.
He runs downstairs past
Wink.
everybody.
Hush and Lotus just come running down as the sounds of a lot of fluttering wings come from the attic.
What did you guys do?
Nothing.
That's not true. Don't lie to me.
We
Did
talked
you have
to the
fun?
bats.
Did you have fun?
You talked to the what?
We didn't talk to the bats.
Not at all.
Oh, you guys can talk to animals too? Yeah, that's cool.
No.
What?
Hey, Mara, can you go see if you can, like, get the bats to calm down?
Sure. Wait, hold on. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Give me.
Start ritual casting. Alright, well, 10 minutes go by. The sounds of the bats upstairs have calmed somewhat. You still hear them occasionally. But Mara, you cast Speak with Animals.
I'll go up there.
You go up there. There are a bunch of bats flittering around. A couple of them are like cleaning themselves. A few have returned to their places and gone back to sleep. And there is one hanging upside down that is just looking at you.
Okay, you're awake. Are you okay? Did they mess with you?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they okay?
Huh? Oh, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I'm not a bat.
What?
He's bad at his
no!
job.
Damn it! No! Mara, you process as you're like, wait, what? This bat is speaking common out loud to you. No, I mean.
I can understand that usually, I'm not dumb.
Oh no! Oh, damn it! Hi, I'm Theo.
Hi. Wait. Why can I talk to you? Why do you speak common?
I'm
Are you a
very
druid?
no, I'm in your imagination. Like the little claws move. Like, I'm not really here. It's a dream, a hallucination brought about by mysterious plants.
I haven't had any plants today.
Oh crap. Okay, hi, I'm Theo. I'm a familiar.
Okay. Why are you here?
Delilah asked me to watch the house.
Oh, okay. Are they okay? Wait, you don't know that.
Those are they're just bats.
Yeah. Do they fuck with them?
Do they what? No, they just no. I think the telepathic one just tried to talk to one, and it's a bat, so it got, freaked out. Yeah, because bats don't usually like people touching them or talking to them, so they freak out.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go back down now. You have fun with your new friends.
Okay. You have fun storming the castle.
Wait, what?
I mean, with the things that you have to do later, mysteriously on the sheet. Oh, damn it!
Climb back up. What?
No, nothing. I'm not supposed to say things have to be secret.
Why?
Because people could read. Because that little one down there can read minds.
Okay, but he's a friend.
Yeah, but anybody can do that.
Yeah, you're kind of not wrong, but I bet you know what? It's better that I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You guys could all hear this downstairs. This is not far away. Mara went up. There was some you heard him talking to someone, and then he started coming back down, and then went back up, and then came down.
Wait, there's a message.
Is there fucking somebody up there?
No,
Yeah, there's some nice bats up there.
what he said.
Why does the bat speak common and is named Theo?
Yeah, and why do you say we were storming a castle?
Like stuff we don't. Apparently there's mind readers or something after us. I don't fucking know, man.
Looks at Hush.
I'm not one of them. I mean, I am a mind reader, and I was.
Wait, you were after us?
No, I mean, you were supposed to come to me and I guide you, so I guess it was. I'm not bad.
Insight check.
Make an insight check against Hush's deception. No, I'm kidding.
He tried getting a rat from me. Lotus is convinced.
10?
You don't know, Mara. You don't know, Mara.
I mean, you've been nice so far, I guess.
I will continue to be. I'm not bad. I just do what I'm told.
The argument doesn't hold up all that well in court, but
Do a backflip.
What?
No, I'm okay. Gonna try to do a backflip.
Make an acrobatics check.
It's a rite of passage
19.
here.
19?
19.
Can I distract him with a joke in his head?
Hella joke.
Yeah, tell a joke.
How does the moon cut his hair? He
Ow.
clips it.
So he rolled a 19.
Hush, you are not naturally that inclined for backflips, but you are very dexterous.
Yeah. It's a really done one, but he probably lands on his hands instead
Yeah,
of his feet.
you do the backflip, and then you land, and you're just like, oh shit.
See? Can you do a backflip?
Yeah, I do a backflip.
Can you all do backflips?
Alina just goes, I will not be doing that.
Can't do a backflip.
I said I will not. I didn't say I could not.
Can you though?
I don't know.
Come on, try it.
Don't do this to me.
This is all you.
Don't do this to me.
Come on, impress Twink.
I'm in a cloak, in a robe, in a dress. Come on.
I'm also in a cloak. Well, not really.
I was in 2 cloaks.
I do a backflip.
Millie
Go white
walks
boy,
up.
go! Go white boy, go!
Wait, did you just say you do a backflip?
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
Oh, what am I rolling again? Just a deck check?
Acrobatics.
Oh, okay.
You're doing a backflip.
I hope you chalk this.
Please.
11.
Mara gets through the motion of a backflip until he's like 45 degrees up, and then kind of just like onto the floor. Like he like boom. He basically just suplexes himself.
I'm gonna
You
stay
okay?
down here now.
I don't think you did it.
Finished.
You didn't put enough momentum into your legs. That's why you didn't go all the way.
Yeah, she's right. You gotta pull him into your chest.
I think he's too tall.
No, I mean,
Nah.
it's got nothing to do with it. If he would have pulled his legs into his chest, he'd have been fine.
I think he has a point.
Yo, I mean, it's like a matter of torque. You really just gotta get the force in.
My legs are very long.
I mean,
If you want to try
Yeah.
again, I can help you.
I'm so tall.
Too tall for this.
Listen, I'm gonna be as tall as you one day, and then I'll do a backflip.
No, you're not.
Lotus, don't no, Lotus. He needs this right now. Let's just let him have it.
What does he need?
Yeah.
He needs the gratification of knowing he's the tallest one, and he will always be the tallest one because he cannot do a backflip like you. Let him have this.
Can you do a backflip?
No.
Do you... I believe you.
Good.
the next 2 hours pass. Dolis, Doc, you are just chilling for like the whole like 6 hours this is all going on. At one point, the guards bring you food.
What kind of food?
They bring you bread and stew, like a potato stew.
Is it good?
Oreo minis.
An Oreo minis.
I'm gonna try a little bit of it. Is it good? Is the stew good?
It is, the stew is good. It is a little salty for your taste. But you've also had wok stew, which is very salty.
Yeah, which is made with
So-
salt water.
Yeah, so it's not the worst thing you've ever had, and it's not the best. It's soup.
I don't say anything to the guards as they bring the food in. I'll just stare at them and watch them as they walk out.
As like the one guard is bringing in the tray with both of your like plates, there are, as you look into the hallway, all the other guards with muskets all lined up pointing into the room.
Doc waves.
Like in a full like firing wall of like some down low and then in the middle, and then like they are ready to just pepper this whole door if there's a problem.
I'll just like look past the one bringing the food. Just look at all of them. Just, You'll look back up at the guard like bringing us the food. Just scared, are we?
We don't underestimate prisoners, especially those that the Archmage has us lock in her personal study.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Walks out and closes the door behind him.
When the door closes, Doc just goes.
Which hand does he do that with?
The right hand.
Okay.
The one he's still got the middle finger. Because he's
I'll make sure.
used to it now.
No, you're not. It was this morning.
He understands that this one's missing.
The Doc points a middle finger at the closed door, and Dolis just starts eating. He's like, "You tell him, Dockery."
I just can't catch a fucking break.
You should have done it when the door was still open so they could see.
I didn't feel like getting more holes in me today.
Fair. Smart. You've learned.
He can be taught.
I was like, is something actually talking to
No,
us?
that's just me.
Oh, I was like, is someone talking to us right
He
now?
can be taught. It's Fairmont. Hello.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
It's Harmon. He is here because he's
The
Harmon.
reference, so I was just sitting there like, wow, excuse me.
No.
Doc just kind of shoots Dolis a dirty look and just goes to eating.
I'm being serious. I'm glad you've learned. That wasn't a slight at you. Everyone always assumes that I'm trying to insult them. Is it just because of how I look?
No. It's your tone.
Ah. Unfortunate. Just continues eating.
You guys do all of your eating. Are you all gonna set out for your various positions in the plan that you do not know of?
Yep.
Does anybody have anything they would like to do along the way in the tunnels?
So we have to go through the tunnels to get to our destinations, right?
I mean, you could take the streets if you want.
Hmm. I ask everyone, are you guys in trouble?
No.
Are people looking for you?
They're not looking for us, but if they saw us, it might not be good.
We should take the tunnels then.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, well, what's the other way? Like front door, streets?
Streets.
That's not a good idea.
I don't really know the streets all too well, to be honest with you. Lotus,
Mm-hmm.
you're the one that can fly, so you go the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to get you all, the rest of you, to your positions? I know the ways to get around the guards.
Yeah, that worked.
Then we should start heading up now. If you need to send any messages while we're at our posts, please let me. You can communicate all you would like. Goes starts taking them to the set off to the tunnel.
Sec. So, you guys set out, Hush taking you each to your individual positions. The first one he would drop off. Who was the one with fire? Was that Twink? Twink, you were the first he would drop off. You pop out of a manhole in an alleyway. And there's stuff going on outside, but not a lot. You're off to like a side of the castle, so you're decently sequestered.
I need it to be known. I did in fact take off my chainmail for this.
Okay, cool. Chainmail's off. You have You don't have a disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah.
And then the next that is being dropped off would be Mara. Mara, you follow the tunnels, and you come out actually in like a runoff, so you get to like just walk out of the tunnel. And as you peek out over the side of the runoff, there is a large open path until you get to like a backside of the castle. You see guards walking around.
Be safe.
Then Hush and Lotus go off with Alina, and they drop Alina off in the third position, another manhole, this one near the gate of the castle. And then last, Hush, you take Lotus up to the top of the cliff.
He like sets in. I'm gonna go now. Please be safe.
Mm-hmm. You too.
I will. And he like tucks around and runs off.
Who you running back to, Hush?
Don't I need to be in my position?
There were 3 positions, so you can join anyone at any of
Oh,
them.
okay. Oh, I guess then I'll just
Or
be
you
like,
could stay at Lotus if you prefer.
fuck it. I can fly.
Okay, cool. Hush and Lotus hanging out on the side of the cliff.
I just
Oh, hi.
sit down and like my legs kind of like dangle off the cliff.
Sit beside him.
Sit there kicking your feet. The cliff is like a solid, maybe like 2 football fields lengths away from the castle. You get the sense that it's far enough away that you could not just like rappel off of it down into the castle.
Hmm.
But you can see everything underneath you to an extent.
Like, well, while we wait for. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. When we are all in position, I sit down. Delilah, we're at our positions.
Fucking good. At least you can read.
Me too.
What'd you say?
He just goes, me too.
Yeah, that's it.
She's so terrified of her.
Just
Um,
horror.
He sits down and he goes, while we wait, he says, so tell me about the other Arakakra.
Oh, my big brother, he's really, really cool. He he's tall and like he's really good at scaring people, and he's a really good caretaker. We left home, and then I thought he was kind of scary at first, but like he looks at me like really nicely compared to like when he looks at other people. I don't know, maybe it's because like I don't know. There's like a period of time where like I don't think he liked me very much, but like we talked, and then like he likes me a lot now, and like I love him a lot. He's just really, really cool.
Do you miss your home?
Sometimes I miss the hideout that Dolis and I go to. We would have like a hideout that we would stay in after I went to school. And then like we would just be there.
Really?
Mhm.
It sounds very nice. I miss my home too.
Where are you from?
Can I trust you with this?
Yeah.
I'm from Carriage.
Spell that for me.
Croixatus.
I don't know where that is, but that sounds really cool.
It's not really a place anymore.
Like it something happened there? Like
He kind of like looks a little bit more discomfortable, like uncomfortable. It just got lost with time, is all.
lost with time? Like a relic?
Lotus wouldn't know what a relic is.
Like a
What's the equivalent that Lotus would know?
Like food that goes bad?
like food that goes bad?
Yeah,
Oh.
considering the where this place is, yeah, I can say it went bad.
So
And
you've
it's-
just been in Yuba this whole time?
Yeah. Totally. He's very like, kind of like he like went and scrunched up a bit. I've been in Yuba.
Did you have people there that you really loved that you miss?
My mom. She. Is it time yet, Delilah?
No response.
Mm.
kind
My
of
mom.
puts a very gentle hand on your shoulder.
He like unclenches a little bit. My mom. She lived there, and we were very happy. It's not a place anymore. So, but I'm glad to be in Ubua. I've met Fairmont and Delilah. You guys. Nobody else.
Well, I'm sure none of us could ever be a replacement for your mom, but I'm sure we can become really good friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
She'd be very happy with you guys. And I go and I hold out a minor illusion and a small little purple stature kind of starts rising from it. And it is of a what kind of looks like a human. You can maybe assume possibly human. Woman. Sleek stature. Longer, white, like blonde hair. Standing on his palm. Very, very, very pretty. And he just like kind of looks, he just hands it out and goes, she was beautiful.
this is your mama?
Mm-hmm.
She is very pretty.
Thank you. And just kind of, and it goes away.
Before you can put the illusion away, behind you, somebody just, ooh, she's a looker.
I like whip around, pull out Kyle.
There's a Delilah.
Oh, what is
Goodness me.
Oh, hi.
what is
Hello. Don't worry, it's me. Well, it's not me. It's Amy.
that? Hi, Delilah.
One of
Hello.
them. So,
Hmm?
is this where you tell us what's going on finally?
Oh, no. So, well, this is why I tell you what's going on with you. You're on pickup duty.
What
So
does that
just,
mean?
collect them all as they get to, the various points they need to be in. Bring them back up here.
Here.
What do you
Yes.
need? Like, go down, fly, and pick them up?
Yes.
Oh,
She'll be able to, I'm sure.
I don't think I can
You
do that.
probably not. You can actually do something else for me. That saves me a lot of trouble. Lord knows I don't
can I-
want to do it.
can
You
I
go
do?
about a half mile that way. There will be a carriage tucked away in a little barn. Bring them back here.
Drive the carriage?
Yeah. You get on the reins and you pull them to go directions.
He's definitely never ridden a horse before. I'll try.
Okay, just don't crash it in a ditch and you'll be fine.
I will promise to try.
When will I know when to get that?
Oh, you'll know. Trust me, you'll know. I can't stay long. They're keeping tabs on all the me's, so can't be gone that long. You got this, and then she's just gone.
She does that so much.
I'm worried I won't know the signal.
You know, I had a lot of doubts with her, but she makes things very blatantly obvious at times. She's very cryptic, but when it comes to it, you know what she means.
Like a big boom, or like a dragon in the sky, or like...
Maybe a light? Maybe... Whatever it will be, I'm sure it will be big enough for you to know.
Okay.
I gotta start running. Remember,
Thanks,
you can always talk to me when you need.
Tell me more about your mama next time.
Okay.
Hush runs off into the night.
Double dash.
Mara from your little place in the washway, the washway. You're like peeking up over the edge every now and then and making sure everything's clear, and then sitting back down and being like, fuck, I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. And then one of the times you peek up to look, right next to you, a voice just, what are we looking at?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I'm here anymore.
Is that like an existential question, or are you asking me what you're supposed to be doing? Because I can't answer one of those. I mean, I guess I could. You probably wouldn't like it, though.
What can you tell me?
Oh, none of us have any reason for being here. Life has no meaning. It only exists because of random causality in the universe, and you're gonna die one day.
Probably.
Yeah. So, and she like pulls you in. Right here, you're looking at the side gate, and the barracks are right there. So when bad things are happening at the main gate, and for some reason main gate's locked out, a bunch of people come rushing out. So what I need you to do, so you see that, and she points at like a crane nearby. Don't care how you do it. Need you to break that when there's a dozen people under it.
Yeah. Wait, am I killing people?
Oh yeah, probably.
Huh.
I mean, you could stop them some other way if you find appropriate. I just need you to make like a barrier here. And, you know, the dead or dying bodies of their friends, as well as a bunch of crane debris. It usually does it.
So you just make the crane fall as soon as like...
As soon as just a absolute hullabaloo of guards are under it. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be guards. I guess as long as there's enough people under it that it's distracting.
I can try. I'm quite
I mean,
if,
whatever you feel like would really work here. Like if you could convince some kids to go running under there, if maybe there's a stray dog that you think will catch their attention, just something they'll feel bad about and want to help.
You think all the guards would like have a heart to stop a dog?
To help a dog?
Yeah.
Don't people like dogs?
Yeah.
Okay, and then once you're done, I need you to run over by the cliffs. You'll get picked up by the little one. Okay. Awesome. And she's gone.
Cool.
At the same time, Twink, you are peeking out of the alleyway every so often, watching the guards make their rounds past the wall. And all of a sudden behind you just... It's really boring on this side.
Been really boring most of the day.
Yeah. Hey, I disintegrated you earlier. That wasn't boring.
That's what I heard, but I didn't know that.
That's true. Nifty trick, right? It's like how sorcerers twin spells, but it's two different spells. It took me like 100 years to get the hang of.
Pretty neat.
Right? So, you're the one with fire. What's gonna happen is a cart's gonna come by. It's gonna be driven by a friend of mine. And in the back of it are a lot of barrels, and I just need you to set one of them on fire. Any one of them, really.
What's in the barrels?
You don't want to be standing next to them when they're on fire. I could just say that.
Are you attacking the castle?
No, you're attacking the cat. The barrels do their thing. Your little wizard girl is going to have her own thing at the front.
Why?
Oh, to get the heat off of me and to get you and your friends out of here.
But what if there's other options?
Well, this will happen immediately. It will also distract all the guards, which will let another me sneak into a place I need to sneak into. And then it will also just scare the piss out of Von Hillian, which I think will be hilarious.
All right. But
Mhm.
we need to have a talk after this.
Oh, sure, of course. I'll have my people get in touch with your people, which is funny because they're both me. And then she's just gone. And you all wait a few more minutes. Twink, eventually. A cart does come rolling along the road. Men in cloak just casually whipping the reins. You see it stacked in the back, just packed full of dozens of... They look like wine barrels, like big casks and kegs. But there are maybe 24 barrels all stacked up in the back of this big cart.
Are there torches around me?
A few of them. They're mostly oil lamps that are like hung up. And the guy stops the carriage. And he gets off, and, like, looks a couple directions. You can't see any of his features because of his big cloak. And then he just sort of limps off into the night.
Cast control flames. I grab one of the torches and just shoot it into the back of the cart.
So a single little ball of fire just spins around a little bit and then just... There's a little sizzling. And then all of a sudden just... like a bunch of sparking. And then all of you will hear it. But Twig, you're a little, just barely over 100 feet away at this distance. You watch as this cart, whatever the explosives were packed into all of those barrels, they were placed very carefully. So the explosion directs at the wall. And you watch just, boom, this huge hole get blasted into the side of this wall. Twig, you are stumbled back as the shockwave like rushes past this alley. And this huge sound, you could, even at this distance, Twig, there is a ringing in your ears from this explosion.
Oh. Fuck, I better get out of here.
You turn, and you turn down the alley, and there's that man in that cloak who is driving the cart. Meanwhile, at Mara, you hear the explosion, the huge, rapturous boom.
Cool.
And you watch a smoke ball rise up over the other side of the castle from you, and all the guards start freaking out.
I'll turn into a hound dog again.
You turn into a hound dog, okay?
And then just gonna kind of wait until like they're in position, and then well, actually no, I'm gonna like run up there in position.
Okay.
Kinda, like just lay down on the ground, like have my like legs sticking out a little bit.
Like you're hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, you do that. You run out.
And just kind of wait until they all gather.
So a bunch of guards are coming rushing out of the barracks. What's going on? And one of them, what the hell? One of the guards is like, the front gate! There's something tearing up the front gate, a monster! What's the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
Mara, they are like concerned about you, but they have greater concerns at the moment as they are trying to... Can't go out that something's happening on the side. We'll have to go around to avoid the gate. And they like a bunch of them start gathering up, getting all their weapons ready, and they all start going out. They're basically going past you because you are just a dog.
Okay, I'm just gonna get up and go to the fucking crane.
All right, yeah, as the dog, you get up and run past them to this crane. Damn dog.
Just unmorph. And then
you are in front of them at the base of this
Wait,
crane.
am I?
Yes.
Oh. Fuck. This is not going good. All right.
Fuck, I should have picked Mara's spot.
So the dog runs.
To the letter, she says.
So
Anyway,
the dog goes
I'm gonna be
running
a
up to the
fucking
crane.
dog.
Let's see. I'm going to. I'm morphing into a giant gorilla.
Okay. So you go running up to the crane, and all these guards watch this dog just boom, 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 into a gorilla.
I'm gonna start throwing rocks at it. The crane.
Make an attack roll.
Where are you getting these rocks?
Just from the
Ripping
ground,
cobblestone out of
ripping
the
cobblestone out of the ground.
Yeah.
Well, we're back down to 5.
Jesus fucking 12.
That does not hit.
Gonna replace poles.
That does not hit. You reach down to grab a rock, and it is hard to rip cobblestone out of the ground. But you do manage it eventually, and you throw this rock, and you completely whiff it. And another guard comes around the corner, and he's like, "What's happening?"
Okay, instead of the crane, I'm just gonna throw rocks.
Rocks at the
Yes.
We'll come back to you in a
I hit
second.
something, but it wasn't what I was aiming for, so I guess I missed.
Inside.
Missed.
Inside.
Yeah.
Doc.
Hi.
Dolis.
Yeah. We hear the boom.
I
boom.
make a dinner roll on my hand, and I'm like, would you like to eat? It like falls out of
I think
hand.
that's it. Doc grabs the couch and pulls it back, and he just summons the hour and javelins it through the window they're supposed to.
Okay.
He doesn't know if the window's still gonna explode.
So you summon
We're
the hour.
taking cover behind the
throw it.
couch.
Okay. Dolis, you're like, oh, I guess that's the thing. And Doc just like shoves you, pulls the couch, and throws the sword, and it smashes out of that window. There is no explosion from the window.
No boom.
There is
Let's go.
the air outside and the smell of fire.
What is on the outside of this window?
As you guys go up to the broken window, which you will have to smash more to get okay to climb out of.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. It is all of the castle laid out below you. You're in a tower, pretty high up, and there is everything laid out beneath you.
Okay.
And you see a burning, blasted chunk of the wall in the courtyard beneath you. Guards are freaking out. Let me see, Doc. What's
my what?
What's your dark vision?
What's your
My dark vision? I don't have it.
Oh, is
I
that just
also don't
Hickory?
have dark vision.
No, it got swapped out when I hit a higher level in
Right.
Neither of us have dark vision.
Neither of you have dark vision. So you hear the sounds of combat at the front of the gate, and in the torchlight of the gate way down below you, you see something big throwing down with guards, but you don't know what it is.
Where do we go? I don't know which direction to go.
Out is a good start, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Hang on.
Well,
Can one of you play rollies with me?
okay, I got you.
I don't want to do this. I lost last time.
Red or green? Red or green? Red or green? Which
Green.
color dice?
Green.
Green.
That's a 16.
You beat me by 2.
Oof.
So you're about to jump. You're grabbing Doc and being like, okay, let's go. There is a note attached just outside this window that is now fluttering in the wind.
I'll grab it. I'll put Doc down. I'll grab the note.
Doc, you were picked up. You were ready to go he was a parachute, and you were about to jump out of a plane, and you just get set down.
Grab the note. What does it say?
You lose it. It flies away.
What does the note say?
It says, the cliffs, idiots.
All right. I'll crumple the note, throw it out the window.
You throw it out, you crumple it and just toss it out?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up Doc and start
You just
flying.
toss it, you grab Doc, and you take off. And then
Take off.
you take off.
I'm gonna call
heading towards-
Aldrich.
You call Aldrich.
I'm gonna
he
call
appears.
Aldrich. Yeah, and I'm gonna immediately go grab that. That's evidence.
Grab what? That's what? What?
The note!
What? He threw it. It is hundreds
it's
of feet
gone.
below you already. Yes.
Ain't nobody gonna fucking find a random note, be like, wait, this is where the fugitives are.
So, you summon Aldrich, and he's like, what are you he can't see it. What are you...
Well, we tried anyway.
What happened?
Glad
Where'd
to
you
be
go?
on this plane
Whoa,
again.
rock. What the hell?
Look for the cliffs.
Aldrich follows you the entire way, just being like, it's always something with you, isn't it, sir?
It's always something, buddy.
Dolis, make a stealth check. Just straight.
Oh my god, I'm rolling good today.
Let's go.
Stealth?
Mm-hmm.
That's a dirty 20.
All right.
18 plus 2.
The guards on the walls don't notice you as you fly over. But someone does notice you as you approach the cliffs.
Uh-oh.
Lotus.
Okay.
You in the night sky, there's just like a dark patch that starts getting closer and closer. And then you start hearing just honestly, first you lose your hand this morning, and then you turn to a stone today, and it's Lotus, and Aldrich just, hello.
Hi.
And then behind him, out of the darkness, just Dolis, just.
Oh.
The moment Dolis lands, Lotus just like run ups and like tackle hugs him.
Dolis embraces her at the same time. So, I'm glad you're safe.
Me too. I'm glad you're safe too.
I'm just like start ruffling her hair. Okay, hold on. What are we doing?
Glad you're safe, Doc.
Okay.
What are we doing?
There's like 3 other positions that other people are at. We met a
Lotus
new
gives
friend.
you the rundown.
Mm-hmm.
In her Lotus way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what are we supposed to do?
I am supposed to go and grab people when there is a signal.
You don't think the big
Was that the
explosion might have been
signal?
the signal?
Oh, probably. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay, well, all right. Oh, okay. She flies away.
You're flying away? Okay, cool. Mara. Something I didn't think I'd have to do today. Roll initiative.
Oh, let's go.
Goodbye, Mara.
19.
Okay, you will go before the dozen guards.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
There are a dozen guards in front of you, and a crane next to you. What would you like to do? They're maybe 20 feet away.
What is it? Does the crane look rickety at all? Is it like
No.
a fall? No.
It looks like with some effort you could break one of the joists and make it fall.
I'm gonna climb it.
You're gonna climb it. You're gonna King Kong it.
King Kong.
That didn't end well for King Kong.
What's your?
I don't think they have planes.
Didn't end well for the planes either, though.
It's gonna be Lotus flying down around them.
Can we give Mara a
Okay.
very small woman?
Your climbing speed is 30 feet, so you just immediately just run, jump up on this crane, and you can make it 25 feet up easy because it was
All right.
close to you.
Let's see. But I brought a rock with me to use my rock attack.
Yeah, you'll have brought a rock.
Isn't
All
that a
right,
ranged
cool.
attack?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's my only range attack.
Okay.
So
I'll just throw it at a guard.
you throw a rock at a guard.
You're not gonna use it to break the crane? I thought that's what you were doing.
So you throw the rock at the guard, make an attack roll. It's a +5 to hit with your rock.
Let's see. That's 12.
+5 or 12?
That's plus 5.
12 total.
12 does not hit. 12
You hit a
I
guard
need a
earlier.
drink.
That was for comedy sake. No, I'm kidding. I think, yeah, it hits. 12 is the AC.
Oh, cool.
So you're gonna bink a guard.
Yup.
yeah.
That'll be 26 plus 3. That's 6 damage.
All right, a guard. You throw a pretty sizable rock at a guard, and he's just like, "What the hell is that?" Ah! Is that all?
What is it?
Apes do not have bonus action.
Yeah,
so unless
true.
you want to do something.
Like, unless moving up and down the crane possibly like rocks it a little bit.
No.
No. Okay. I'll just be on top of the crane.
Okay, well, it's the guards' turns.
12 guns are fired.
What's your AC?
12.
Your AC is... Oh, yeah, because you're an ape.
Yep.
Yep.
1 second.
Doc losing his hand
Do you want
officially
the
isn't
sheet?
the
I got
dumbest
the
thing to
sheet.
happen today.
Give me 1 second.
that was still dumber.
You're gonna take...
It's true, 100% it was still dumber.
You can't get a break today, buddy.
I know, like, Doc did, like, come on.
You lost the hand, bro.
Mara, you will be
Everybody didn't
taking...
give it-
Go on.
Hang on. D&D Beyond froze.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh.
Well, you're definitely not an ape anymore.
Okay.
Mara, you're gonna take, as they all line up their shots, you're gonna take 68 points of piercing damage as they all fire their muskets up into you.
Wait, through the ape's HP and everything?
I mean, the ape has been...
That's how that works.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
down.
when you revert, you take the rest. Well, you shouldn't be down. No, it's 68. You minus the apes.
So the apes
Then
is basically
the
temp
residual
HP.
goes into yours.
Yeah. So you have lost the ape has
19.
19 HP. So 68 minus 19 is
49.
Yeah. So you take 49 points of piercing damage as you
Whoa.
turn back into you.
Good God.
And I'm gonna have to ask you to make a Constitution save to hold on to the crane. As your size changes and you take significant amounts of piercing damage.
God.
Well,
He's gonna take 3d6 bludgeoning damage as he hits the ground.
You are gonna
It's
take
actually 2d6. It's actually 2d6.
2d6 bludgeoning damage. You hit
Come
the
on,
ground.
low roll, brother, low roll.
I'll roll this with my
Oh,
die.
you got it? Okay.
So, okay. You're gonna take 9 bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
You are
Not
prone.
okay.
You are prone.
Sick.
You begin your turn prone on the ground in front of all these guards.
Well,
I knew it would
Hello,
happen eventually.
gentlemen.
Hello. This is not where I thought I would be today.
How?
okay, so I had a question in terms of like the amount of wild shapes that I've used. So with me changing from a dog to a gorilla, that used up 2, right?
Yeah, one for the dog, one for the gorilla.
And then one for the rat this
And it-
morning.
Mm-hmm.
You had a short rest.
And it
Yeah.
and it takes an action to get up from prone, right?
Yep.
No,
half
it's
your
half
movement.
your movement.
Half
Yeah,
your
half your
movement.
movement.
Half my movement.
Yeah.
All right. With a dash.
That's an action.
Yeah, so you could get up. And no, so the dash wouldn't apply to your... It's half your normal movement, and then you can dash and add your movement to it. So
Okay.
getting up, because you
Is
have 35
launch-
feet, and it's
Actually-
kind of just... You'll have 20 feet of movement when you get up.
Okay. Is there light cover anywhere?
You can make it around the corner of the castle towards where you know from Delilah's instructions the front gate is.
All right. I would like to attempt to hide. Wait. Somewhere lightly obscured. That is one of my features as Mask of the Wild that I can attempt to hide, where it is lightly obscured.
You're in an open road. There's like a...
That's what I figured.
There's like a 60-foot gap from the castle to any structure nearby.
Uh-huh.
Not to mention 12 guards already see you.
Yeah, already looking at you.
Uh-huh. Oh boy.
Really, guys?
Oh boy.
Really?
So,
He hasn't lost any fingers yet.
what are you gonna do?
He's about to lose his life.
Yeah, but if he doesn't, it's still not dumber than what you did.
Okay. How far is the crane? I'm like right in front of it, right? I assume.
You are right next to it. It is. If there was a grid, it would be in the block next to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not going to get up.
Okay.
I'm going to stay prone on the ground as if I'm like surrendering.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to cast from a distance heat metal on the crane.
Heat metal requires verbal cement. Okay. I'm gonna need you to make a stealth check to cast this somewhat stealthily while the guards are trying to surround you.
God fucking 7.
You doing anything else with your turn?
No.
You cast the spell. All the guards. I mean, one of them's gonna run up to you and he's gonna hit you. He misses. Another one's gonna run up to you and he's gonna hit you. He hits. This is a great time. Really glad this happened.
Glad my first session is where Mara dies.
Dear Lord.
You're gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The next one's gonna hit you. You're gonna take another 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and that's.
I'm down.
You are officially down. Mara has hit 0 HP. As they knock you out, you are gonna take 1 immediate death fail as another guard runs up and kicks you, not realizing immediately that you are unconscious.
Okay.
2. Oh yeah, it's an auto crit, so you will take 2.
Oh. Okay.
And your initiative is over. So you could just make some throw rolls here.
Oh god. So what do I do?
Just roll 20s.
$18?
Pass.
Okay.
Well,
Pass.
Pass.
oh, 12.
Pass.
He succeeded.
Mara, you are
He's
stable at 0 HP. You are unconscious and not dead.
If any of those failed, you would have just been.
You would have just
would've
died.
died.
You would
You
have
would've
just
died.
died. Why
Oh
can't
my-
you listen to basic instructions?
So, Mara's knocked the fuck out.
Uh-huh.
Do I know this?
No.
Probably also going to be imprisoned.
His
Would he
his
notice
link
that
got
his
cut.
connection is severed
Yeah.
with Mara?
No?
No, you would have to attempt to, communicate with him.
Well, no. Do I
And
know
you
that
have
his connection's severed?
Don't believe so.
Let me just check.
He's
Does
still
your thing
alive,
specify?
so technically
Yeah.
you can still reach him.
Yeah, he just can't respond.
Yeah. Also, I don't think your thing specifies that you are aware if the connection is successful or not.
I just know that they can end it
Interesting.
within a mile of each other.
Yeah, it doesn't. You have no idea if the connection has worked until they respond.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, Mara's unconscious, surrounded by guards who are currently tying him up.
Cool.
Hey.
Hi, you guys are on top of the cliff, and Twink, down below, you and your new companion have run up to the cliff, and he pulls a flare gun out of his coat, and he fires it. And Lotus, you having taken off to look around to see for a sign, you see a flare shoot up, and when it explodes in the shape of an Oni mask.
Oh! I start flying there.
You dive down. There's a large figure and a small figure, both in dark cloaks. So you fly in, the large figure. Oh, you're muted, Ian. Or your sound just didn't come through.
Hello?
There you are.
Okay. Lotus, it's us! Come down here!
Okay. Lotus goes down.
Okay.
Hi, Twink. Who's...
Pulls the hood back, and you see Matthias.
Yeah!
Hello, I'm dead.
Hi, Dad.
Can you get us out of here before we are dead?
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be kind of complicated. Twink, can I pick you up?
Of course.
Okay, I'm going to pick up Twink around his waist.
I
and I'm
will
going
tell
to-
you now. Matthias is too big for you to carry anything but Matthias.
It's okay, take the dead man first.
Okay, I'll be
At
back.
least if I'm caught, you know.
Yeah.
You're also dead.
Yeah, but-
I'll be really fast.
You
Wanted, less dead.
puts down Twink and grabs Matthias with her talons.
okay? You take off. You fly up. Dolis, you're watching all of the chaos happen before you in the darkness. There is a bunch of gunshots going off near one side of the building, and then a bunch more in the center. You guys, with your familiarity with Alina, have processed at this point that she has definitely summoned multiple earth elementals that are assailing the front gate that you catch glimpses of every now and then in the light.
Huh.
Alina?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And then Dolis, all of a sudden, in your mind, Alina, just someone pick me up, someone pick me up, someone pick me up, please, tell me you got out. Oh, Delilah said you'd get out. Please pick me up.
Can I respond in my head?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, where? Specifically.
Mara and I are going to be by the knocked over crane.
The crane, there's no knocked over crane.
There's no knocked over crane!
No. There is a crane.
This is not you don't get another message.
Okay, I'll look at docs. There's supposed to be a knocked over crane. The crane is not knocked over.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I see the actual fucking crane?
There are two cranes on like that side, and they are both up, but they are both on that same side of the wall where you guys were seeing a lot of gunfire.
Those
and
two
hearing
fucking
various
things?
One of them. I'm gonna go get Alina, and Mara should be there. I don't know where he is. Get up. Start flying.
Gonna go have to save.
Did I get the horse carriage?
Oh yeah, you've gotten it and are probably on your way back at this point.
Okay.
But still a good distance away.
Okay, I'm gonna start flying.
Yeah, get Alina.
towards
I'll figure out Mara.
I'm gonna
There's
start flying.
no chance of you getting down that cliff,
You can't.
bro.
You're at the top
God,
of the
no.
cliff above. There's
Yeah.
No chance.
But I can at least try and like figure out.
Okay. So Aldrich next to you is just like, shut high. So
Yeah, that'll.
he just
That'll
dive
do.
bombs off the side of the cliff after like a swimmer going into a synchronized swim just over the side.
There he
I'm gonna
goes.
fly over towards the front gate where I know the earth elementals are, like a midpoint between there and the cranes. I'm gonna try and stay out of the light.
Make another stealth check.
Okay. Not as good as the last one, but stealth 15 total.
So, as you were flying, you start hearing a bunch of shouting down on the walls around you. And a bunch of the torches along the walls start lighting up. And there are definitely people looking up trying to spot you in the night. And a few musket shots miss you.
Okay.
Not by much. They are definitely shooting at you. They definitely know you're there.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get You're able to fly past the gate and kind of like around that corner without getting shot.
Mm-hmm. Do I see Alina?
You don't see Alina, but you do see a group of guards, like picking someone up and carrying them away.
Can I see who it is?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
It is dark.
Ooh, that's a total of 22.
You can tell it's Mara.
Okay. With that roll, do I see that Mara is unconscious or like not?
But you
moving?
can tell he's like ragdolled. They are like lifting him up. The like two people as he is like slumped.
Okay.
And then with your perception roll of previously, down just beneath you, you do see Alina just, hey, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm gonna descend quickly.
Okay.
To where is Alina? What does she do? Like where is she hidden somewhere?
She's like tucked away behind like the crane, like just peeking. They're all busy with Mara, so they're not looking at her.
I like turn the corner. I like land next to her, as quietly as I possibly can. Just, what happened to Mara?
I don't know. I came around the corner and he was unconscious, getting tied up.
Okay.
You hear a guard above you just like, it went this way, it flew over here. I feel like this is not going according to plan.
I didn't even know what the plan was.
I don't think any of us knew the whole plan. I think we were each just supposed to do like our little part.
I don't know what to do.
Do we save Mara? I have like 3 spells in me, maybe.
Could you make a distraction?
Maybe?
Okay, here's my plan. You make a distraction, I grab you, I fly, pick up Mara with my talons, and fly away. Because they have him like over their shoulders, right?
They have 2 of them have him like over his shoulders, so he's like slumped over their shoulders as they're walking. They're dragging him back towards the front. You guys aren't going to have any more time to talk about this if you want to put this plan into motion. So Alita's just going to nod, and then immediately she pulls out a piece of charcoal.
Okay.
And you watch her like rock skim it across the ground, and and on one of the hits, it just sparks. And then as it clatters to the ground, it explodes into a fire elemental.
Okay. And then as soon as like I see the guards like turn their attention to it, I'm gonna grab Alina by the waist, and then I'm going to start flying and fly over the guards and attempt to pick up Mara with my talons and tear them out of their grasp. Tear him out of their grasp.
Make a dex check with disadvantage.
Okay. If I apply a lucky point, can I make it with straight?
Yes, you may.
Okay, that is great, actually. That is going to be another 22. That's a 19 plus 3.
You grab Mara, and the guards, distracted with the fire elemental, are just like, "Duh, what the fuck?" as you pick him up. And,
I'm going to move as fast as I physically
you're
can.
not going to be able to move super fast carrying both of them.
I know.
And
but-
so, the guards on the wall are going to take shots at you as they come over and see you picking up.
Uh-huh.
And they're going to hit you. You will be taking... 1 second. I have to roll a few of these. Okay, you're going to take 19 points of piercing damage.
Heaven's
shot.
Rebuke.
Okay. Pick one. There are 3, so I guess
Number
one
3.
of them will just... Number 3! So yeah, so you get shot 3 times. I'll need you to make a con save.
I make a con save?
Mhm.
Okay. Whichever one I rebuke takes 20 lightning damage.
Oh, okay. So somebody on the ramparts shoots you and then is just smited like Thor killed them.
That's
You're not looking, but you definitely hear one dude just
17 on the con save.
17 on the con save.
14 plus 3.
Dolis. Pick one.
Huh?
You're carrying 2 people. Pick one.
pick one.
I mean, you're carrying 2 people, and I rolled 18, so pick one to drop. Because if your other option is you lose altitude and risk dropping them both.
What am I above right now?
The ground. The court,
Just-
the court, yeah. You didn't get that far from the road.
How high up am I?
20 feet.
Cryo, I have a question.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Aldrich went straight to that same location. Can he come in and
Aldrich
help?
sees all of this. Aldrich can not carry somebody.
He literally has the action of help.
Flip a coin.
Just
Flip a coin, man. I'll be
I
heads.
just don't see how.
I will be heads.
Well, it doesn't matter if you can see how. He has the help action.
That doesn't mean he automatically helps.
But you can try.
I think Mara dies if you drop him.
No, he takes some damage. He goes back into rolls.
Oh, is he still in communication range with me?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm
He
gonna go
would
up to
let
one
you
of the
know.
guards on the wall, and I'm gonna use Shocking Grasp on one of the ones
You
on the
can't-
wall.
You're not near the wall.
You're nowhere near, bro.
Oh, you're gonna
I don't have
Aldrich.
to.
Oh,
Aldrich can.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could do that. It's still.
Yeah, it's still gonna happen,
Yeah.
but maybe I can draw fire for a second.
I get what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, never mind.
It's not a reaction. You can't react fast enough.
Yeah.
So.
Is Alina hurt?
All right. Let's hear
Alina's
it.
fine.
Let's hear it. Who are you picking, Kay?
You will not have enough time in role play to explain to Alina either. Like,
Based on Dolis's strength score, his talons are definitely stronger than his arms. And so as I get shot, in that moment, my grip loosens on Alina, and she falls.
Alina falls. There's a moment as the shot hits, and it hurts. It, like, nails you in the side. And you make a groan, and your hand slips, and you just hear a squeak. And Alina falls, and you hear a thud in her, like a ah! You are flying up and away as fast as you can.
I mean, I'm faster now that I...
You are faster now
Dropped
that you've
Alina.
dropped Alina.
And, I am going to... As I... as I get to the cliff, I'm moving, like I said, as fast as I can, and I immediately drop Mara down right next to Doc, and
Okay.
I have bolted back. I'm turning right around, and this time I'm also trying to go through.
In that time, would Lotus have made it down and back?
Lotus would be arriving up top with Matthias at the same time that you are dropping an unconscious Mara
Really?
off.
With Lotus's speed?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel
Matthias
like she'd have
is very
already-
heavy, and these things were happening almost
But-
simultaneously.
But they were much closer, too.
Okay. Lotus, what were you going to do when you were going to drop Matthias off? You were going to just...
Go back and get Twink.
You would have already set it off back for Twink in that case.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm processing Aldrich telling me that Alina just fell and Matthias is now here and alive is what's going on up on the cliff. when
His hood
Dolis
is
gets
up,
back?
so Lotus just drops a dude.
Okay, that's fine. I'll deal with that later. So all
Okay.
I know is that Alina fell.
Yep,
Great, cool.
and that Mara's unconscious.
Mara's like, yeah, Mara. Fucking
He gets
hi, Mara.
dropped next to you, just clocked.
Oh, fuck.
Am I any closer?
You're in a carriage approaching. This is all happening over the course of like 45 seconds to a minute.
Okay.
This
So I'm
is-
like not close enough to be in range.
You're close enough to talk to them. You never left range of talking to them, but
Yeah.
you're not like
I'm not aware that all of this is happening.
Yeah.
I'm just like driving a carriage.
yes, with some difficulty.
Your Uber's on his way.
Yeah.
You've managed. You saw your mom drive them before. You manage. So, Dolis, you drop Mara off.
Yeah. How
And
far away is the cliff to where I dropped Alina?
The castle itself, like we said, is about
200 feet.
yeah, about 200 feet. She was on the side around, so approaching 300 feet.
Okay. As I'm approaching, I'm going to again try and stay in as much of darkness as I can as I approach. And then when I start getting closer to where she is, to the point where like me trying to be stealthy won't really matter anymore, I'm going to cast Armor of Minithus on myself.
Okay.
As I approach once more, what do I see where Alina was dropped?
A solid chunk of time, as far as combat goes. This would have been several rounds have passed. Alina had a few casts left in her, like she said. So you come back, and she is definitely injured. She's definitely been shot a few times. But as you were flying up, she has like a shield up.
Okay.
She has shaped some rock in front of her to stop bullets and is like cowering behind it while that fire elemental is just thrashing at all of these guards.
Do I see the people shooting her?
It's like it's like everybody up on the wall, and then the guards that aren't currently getting smacked around by a fire elemental.
Okay, how many of them are up on the wall?
One of them died immediately, so 2.
And then there are the ones that are...
Yeah,
Where-
and
where-
of the ones with the fire elemental, I can check this for you. 3 of them are shooting at Alina.
And how... Wait, so like there's... How far apart are these guards? Like the ones on the wall?
The ones up top are going to be about 40 feet away from her.
No,
50
from
feet
each
away.
other.
Oh,
How
from
many-
each
how far-
other?
Yeah.
The ones on top are right next to each other,
Uh-huh.
and the ones down on the ground are each about like 10 feet apart.
How
They're kind of
far are the ones
semicircled.
on the ground from the ones on the wall?
Oh!
Yeah.
About 50 feet.
I am going to cast slow on the guards that are on the ground, the 3 of them.
Okay.
Seeing Dolis rush back in there, I'm going to follow through with my plan, and I'm going to shocking grasp.
You're going to
one of the
shocking
ones on the
grasp.
wall.
Okay, you can totally do that.
Okay.
You make an attack roll, and they fail slow.
Okay.
So
They're slowed.
they are all the ones on the ground are slowed.
They can't take
22.
reactions.
Cannot. 22 hits, so roll for damage on the shocking grasp one. Also can't take a reaction.
10.
10. Okay.
10 lightning
Ow.
damage. Are they wearing metal?
They are.
20
They
lightning
are.
damage.
Yep. Well, you killed another one on the wall.
Sick.
So there's just the one up top.
Aldrich is going to
And-
get out of range after he does that.
Okay.
I mean,
Dolis.
As they're slowed, I'm going to rush behind Alina, behind her wall, and just like not even wasting any time, like fly by, grab her around the waist, and fly her back up.
Okay. Okay. You grab Alina. You grab her and just immediately shoot off. The last guard narrowly misses a shot as you vanish up into the night. Twink,
Okay.
Lotus dives down, grabs you. You guys are on your way back at this point. Dolis, Alina, as you're like grabbing her and carrying her off, is just like shaking underneath you, and you hear like cries and sounds as she is like clutching at the bullet holes.
Just like she just hears like quietly above her, just, I'm sorry.
You guys both arrive around the top of the cliff at the same time.
Okay.
Doc is called back Aldrich the second that Dolis was.
Oh yeah, Doc is Aldrich didn't even fly back. He just
When we land, I'm going to attempt to connect back to Hush. She
Mhm.
doesn't fully understand how it works.
You just need to think that you can talk to him and it should work.
Okay, so she's just gonna imagine Hush right beside her, just as they were talking at the cliff. It's like, Hush! Everyone is here! Oh boy! And just like out loud, she's like, what happened?
Hush, you're probably like a minute out on the carriage.
A minute away or a minute out?
A minute away.
Okay.
Like you were a minute from them.
Is everything okay? I'm almost there.
Okay.
I'm going as fast as I'm not good at driving these. Is everyone okay?
You'll see.
I have a little bit of healing. I'm on my way.
Okay.
Doc, as soon as he sees Alina, is just pulling out rags and stuff like that from his bag to basically.
I'm casting
tie her
Cure
off.
Wounds on both of them.
Okay,
I'll cast
Mara.
2 second-level Cure Wounds.
cool. Twink, you see Alina's like she is just clutching 2 holes in her, like, oh fuck.
Our new friend Hush is also on his way back.
Your friend who. Whatever.
Am I conscious again? Like, wait, what did I heal?
You
I'm
Ian's
rolling it.
rolling.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
You healed for 14 hit points.
Okay. So Mara, yes, you just all of a sudden just
And Alina got 15 hit points.
all right.
Wait, that's way more than that. Give me a second. 17 hit points.
Okay. So yeah, the holes. One hole on Alina completely seals up, and another gets much. It is no longer gushing blood.
What the hell happened?
The crane! Knock over the crane! I couldn't do it!
Oh god, I should have picked the positions better.
It's okay. It happens. It's all fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine.
Pull out both the potions of healing and I give them to the both of them. I still have 2 greater potions of greater healing, so I pull out and give them both. Here, drink.
There's like gunfire up at your location every now and then. Like the top of the cliff gets chipped off every now and then. Matthias like leans down to Alina and just picks her up in like one arm and then pulls Mara to his feet. And he pulls his hood down. He's like, we should keep moving.
Hush is
Good to see
coming
you, buddy.
with a carriage.
He just starts heading off away from the cliff in the like out in a direction he seems to have an idea.
Okay, how's Dolis looking?
Dolis has been shot, but I mean he's fine.
No, I mean, how is he looking? Is he
Oh.
fucked
Oh,
emotionally?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Dolis is like standing there, like his eyes are like wide, just like the color drained from his face, just standing there like he's not shaking. He's just completely still.
Doc just like gently puts a hand on his shoulder and it's just, hey, we're moving. Come on.
Yeah.
Lotus
Everything's
takes
okay.
hold of his hand.
Guess
You
I'll
take
start off.
hold of Dolis's hand, and he doesn't grip it back in reciprocation.
She held his regardless.
Not long after, as you guys are heading off, you see a carriage coming out of the darkness in the hills with a very panicked Hush, desperately trying to control the horses. Matthias just... The horses just come to a stop, like out of your control, and you're just like,
He like looks over and he's drops connection, reconnects all of them.
Matthias opens the door and just loads Alina in and goes, no, go!
Can you take... In his head, can you take it?
He nods. He just picks you up because you are small, and he just tosses you into the back, basically onto a seat. And, you, elf! Me, like, at Mara. You can see in the dark.
Uh-huh.
Up here! He, like, helps you up into the seat next to him.
Oh.
We'll load into the carriage with him. Matthias pulls him tight, snaps the reins once as the sounds of gunfire and shouts and the smoke rise up into the night as you all head off into the hills.
How's Alina looking?
She's a little panicked. She's a little freaked out, and she's sitting there kind of like rocking. She looks up at Dolis, who's like across from her, and just and that's where we're gonna end our session today.
Fuck yeah.
Don't forget, Alina got a 44 plus 4.
She got a
potion.
44 plus 4.
And
I did roll
also
it.
did too.
You need to roll it.
Ooh.
Anyways.
All right.
Welcome.
Such
Yeah, how was your
simple.
first session, Crow?
How was it? How was
That
it?
was
Crow?
awesome! That was fucking awesome!
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Scarecrow Sketch. You might know him already from the Solstices. He is Hush.
Hi.
And he might be around for a little while. Well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see next time on Starlost Seas. But for now, check out our Discord. Check out our Ko-fi, where you can support us. We can keep doing cool stuff like this. Check out our sponsors. Dice Goblin. There's a link down below where you can check out all of their stuff. Maybe get yourself some cool dice if you want to play D&D. And like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.